shit. I'm not gonna be able to
Okay,
do anything.
Wait,
we
why can't I
are
be streaming
live,
mod?
I believe.
I
Are
don't
we
get
live?
right.
Mud.
No.
It
I
should.
am
Well,
not
according to
currently
my
live.
thing, it's live. I have
Is
no
there
idea
ma-
how to end the stream, so we will just see how this goes.
Okay.
Refresh the stream
I just
page on
refreshed it.
YouTube.
Oh, I
Ready, I
can
will.
hear myself.
It says an
I don't
error
think I can.
Oh,
I don't
God.
get right.
Mud.
There's so much happening. No.
Please try again later.
It
I
should.
am
Well,
not
The
according.
stream.
Oh, there we go. I'm in.
Oh,
Nice.
Alrighty. Hi, welcome. We're still waiting on a couple
I'm just-
players.
I'm just closing YouTube.
'cause-
The stream is running. I just don't
I will
want to hear
ping
the sound of
final.
my
to
own
get
voice.
his ass up.
Oh god, I'm getting such far playback.
Just turn the
Rip
volume
final,
off for that if
but
possible.
Just mute the stream.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Imagine. Wait,
You can go back and watch it later if needed.
Well,
Hello,
I'm
our
in it.
boy,
YouTube. How are
Wind
you
not
doing?
coming?
YouTube.
Is Wind not coming?
Wind is.
I'll ping him.
Wind is doing birthday thing.
Oh,
Imagine
Madre
being
is
born.
doing photos with family, and Final is dead.
damn, it's only gonna be us three.
So it just seems like the only regulars ever are just me and Cammy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't
I
see the,
suppose.
I
But
can't
then we
see
have
the
a new
chat,
one.
so,
Don't worry about
that's-
it. They're not
Yeah.
We
really.
should have streaming mode
Putting
activated
input.
on Discord now, which is pretty cool. Hi, Rainstorm. Yes, I do have so many servers. Let me scroll down so you can see more of them. I have
Oh,
plenty
God.
of them. It's
Keep it.
it's a
I
problem.
keep everything in folders.
Someone's asking you to turn super chat on.
What's
Stop
super
bowing
chat?
to people. That's simpy.
I don't mind.
I'm
Stop
the new
bowing.
guy. I'm new.
Okay, Final will be here soon. So why? Because we have never streamed before. It's session 21. These guys don't know what we're doing. So where's Wes? Who's Wes? I mean, oh wait, I
idea.
know who you're talking about. Wes is not playing D&D with us, unfortunately. I miss him terribly, but it's okay. He's in a better place right now, and by that I mean crying over his programming homework.
He's in Brazil.
No,
killed him.
It's impressive.
he's
He
crying
went to
over his
Brazil.
programming homework that I'm trying to help him with, and I'm also crying over it too because I don't know what's going on.
Instead, you get me.
And let me just turn on the character
Yay.
slideshow that I have running, because this
Do it.
thing does. Okay, cool. It just changed.
Can
So
I stream snipe your DM notes and figure out how the story ends?
actually, no, because I don't have that open unless I change the scene.
Unfortunate.
Didn't change for me.
I
What
can
happened?
change the scene if I want to, but I just did right there. It'll take a couple seconds for that to pop up. If you guys saw that.
Oh, it changed
Well,
our
there's
minds.
probably a stream delay.
Yeah, there is a
I'm-
decent
There
stream
is.
delay because my computer is weak. Yeah, they do very,
Understandable.
very normally screw me over.
I'm,
It's
Oh,
a
Eric.
problem.
Since you know I'm the only one who never plays on the computer because I'm a dweeb, I'm watching your stream to get my delicious, delicious.
Wait, are you
thing.
calling me a dweeb because I'm not on my computer?
Potentially.
Oh, so we're both the only humans who are both the only ones who can never play on the computer. Neat.
There are a
Personally,
couple of
I
people
am
who
a
play like
human.
Dragonborn or Pseudo Dragon characters, but we do have 2 humans with us today: a Tiefling, a Pseudo Dragon, and hopefully a Servakin, which is like a deer person. That's Armand.
Yeah, except for I don't think they're gonna make it unless.
Oh, if they
do,
don't
it's
come,
gonna
then we're
be
just going to
20 to 30
we're going to
minutes late.
stall until they come, because
Mhm.
I feel
don't
bad
think
starting
your
without
stream
them.
viewers would be very happy, but you know
Well,
what?
we
Fair
can just
enough.
do like a
I care about
Q&A.
final more.
I'm the resident deep voice guy that every stream has to have.
I've seen
You can
deeper
be our
voiced.
corpse husband. I could just listen to Corpse's voice all day.
That's strange.
I wish I could
Have
see
you
what's
heard
happening
his
in the
voice?
chat right now.
I don't actually know how you guys managed to convince me to stream you guys, considering the vulgarity that happens in this server.
It's funny, okay?
I know. I don't think
Yeah, we're gonna demonetize your channel and get
you
it
are
banned.
going to demonetize my channel.
I'm gonna be the one to do it.
So, yes, welcome to our lovely
It's mainly gonna be
stream.
roleplay potato. It's not. We're not gonna have much combat.
Yeah.
We're
Because
pretty peaceful party.
everybody hates combat,
Welcome
even
to
though I
our,
tried to make them try it out, and they all still hate it with a passion. So we just don't do it.
Welcome to
I don't
our
hate it, it's just
D&D
clunky.
That
live
got
action.
severed.
We are playing D&D.
Go for it. Yeah.
We're playing a homebrew campaign setting that I came up with on the fly because I wasn't expecting this to actually take
I
off.
keep derailing it.
That is
so-
correct. You do keep derailing it, and it pisses me off so much, and I just have to live with
Bulgaria
it.
goes
I love
funny.
you too.
So Iporus is kind of like Eberron in the sense that it's like steampunk. There are airships, there are guns, there are floating cities, and artificers. Problem is, there's also like this super nature savvy faction that is pissed off that half of the continent is super tech savvy, so they're having a conflict over there. And while they're screwing around, the nature versus tech guys are fighting. There's also another faction that's just super duper dedicated to preserving tradition. And they will probably fight you if you don't do things the way that they like you to do it. So there's a little bit of tension happening now. The world is currently on the cusp of its first faction war. And that brings us to our lovely party, which we call the Scaled Bastards, composed of the five, I believe. Wonderful players, one of which is missing from the slideshow because I don't have any artwork of her character yet.
Oh, for
But
balance.
yeah, balance
Yeah,
is
but
not
you somehow
up
have
yet.
mine.
Well, that's because I made
Because
it
you
last
kicked
second.
it out and kicked it out last minute.
Yeah,
That's
because
true. That's
I
true.
grinded it out and then I went to make dinner and then I came back. I do actually have a wiki for this world, but I don't want to share it with anybody because I'm scared of people griefing it. So
Don't share it.
I'm scared of people finding my awful writing skills, and
yeah.
I
among
figured out how to get
other
the
things.
I figured out how to get the chat working. Yay!
Hell yeah.
Yay.
tech
All right,
savvy.
yeah.
Oh,
about
by the way, while
Twitch.
the stream can hear me, go sub to my YouTube channel.
No.
God.
I can finally leech off your
How's
viewers. after
sanitation
all
in
these
Rainstorm
this
years.
world?
asks, how is
This is
sanitation
the
in this
master plan.
sanitation in this world? I mean, again, it's kind of like Eberron. They do have like running hot water in some portions of the world.
If your
Some parts
Some
don't. So it
portions.
really varies based off of what faction you are living in. The Cloven Conclave is very, very true to nature, and they will probably just go bathe in a river or something or lake.
Go jump in a puddle.
Basically, the Necronian Empire is really, really dedicated to technology, and they have engineered like running hot water and such. The Albertus
Get
Assembly
that.
kind of falls in between them in the sense that they are, and I hesitate to say allied with the Necronian Empire, but they have mooched off some of the technology over there. So some of them jump into
they're
puddles, and
They're
some
less
of them
running water and more like they fill a tub with cold water and then throw you in it.
You're not the DM, Lauren. Shut up. I'm
Welcome
kidding.
to our
I mean, it's
D&D
better than
actual
hopping
play
in the puddle, though.
What happened to Twitch? Well, I don't actually have any following on
Final says
Twitch.
they'll join later. They're playing Pokemon.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was reading it off your computer.
Wow, thank you. So helpful.
You know.
Maybe
Kind
I'll
of
try
built
doing Twitch
different.
later, because Twitch has this very nice extension where you can overlay the D&D Beyond profiles.
That's fun.
Unfortunately, most of our
My breath
players...
smells like wheat. What the fuck? What's with your fan base? Your fans are weird.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, it's me.
Would
it's
you like
me,
to see my your
yeah.
fan base instead?
I'm
Oh
on the
no,
same
you lost
show.
another 500 subscribers. Whatever will we do?
Yeah.
I
Like
got to be
22
on this live
subscribers.
show.
So Twitch, I will eventually switch to if we can get enough of a ball rolling here. But for now, I'm just going to stream on YouTube because I'm familiar with it. And yes, the UI is janky and I hate it, but it's endearing in its own horrible way.
Mhm.
And so, at least she has been. Oh my god, the roast. Guys, this is D&D, not Roast Fest.
I mean, could be Roast Fest.
So what is this all about? Asks Eclipse the Dragon Artist. This is a D&D game where I'm going to hide that comment by Lawrence, actually. Sorry.
No.
This is a
That's
D&D
good.
game
Take it
where
weird.
our lovely party right here, the
Insert
Scaled
yourself.
Bastards, must
Yes.
investigate and navigate their way through this technologically divided worlds and find their place and maybe even find their family, their friends, make enemies. It's
He
really
really
open
fell into
sandbox.
Kansas family this entire
It's
Wait,
campaign.
they're gonna
really
be
open.
accused of
Perhaps.
assassinating the guy? No.
Yeah, you guys
The old
didn't. Like
man.
last time, I literally made that very clear. Like
No, you didn't.
you guys
we
walked
literally
behind.
just stopped.
You just
We
said an
didn't.
old man died in our arms in a
Yeah,
public
and
place.
Gerard spotted the guy running away, and he was like, "Hey!" And then like gonna follow after him, and then you're like, "Oh, okay, we're gonna end the stream here."
Well, I
Pretty
didn't
sure
even
that's police
stream last time. I
brutality.
just said
Or
here ends the
you know,
session.
end the session
By
here.
the
You
way,
know what I
if you want
mean?
to know what kind of DM has us,
I have an
they killed
announcement
old
to
man
make.
in our
Shadow
arms.
the
That's too
Hedgehog's a
bad.
bitch ass motherfucker. He pissed on my
Hi,
fucking
Final.
wife.
Hi, Final. We're
Final.
going. You're live.
Final, final, we're live.
Kyle Parton asks D&D. What type? We're playing 5th edition D&D.
Because I don't know how to count any higher than 5.
Yeah, hi, Final. Everything you say will be broadcasted live, so please loosen the vulgarity a little bit, please. I don't want to
Sorry,
get demonetized again.
I didn't realize.
It's D&D
okay.
7th
The link is
edition,
in the
but
notes.
since they
mentioned the
can't count
stream because
past
I wanted
5,
to
we're just gonna
I
stick with
wanted to
5th.
do the dark.
Oh,
Stalker
oops. I just
stream
hit a
instead of
Discord
the
screen, but I
test.
realized I'm streaming my Discord stream, so people see when I do.
Hold on, people can see your Discord. Let me
Yeah.
we can slide in there.
If you ping
Yes,
me,
there are
I'm not going to
editions of
check it.
D&D. There are versions of D&D. There's the most latest version is 5th edition.
There are rumors of 6th edition, though, because it sent out a survey to all the DMs, and it took me 50 minutes to fill it out, because it was crazy.
Guys,
When in the
I
session,
am
I'm pulling up
on
the Tarrasque.
10th edition right now. You guys are way behind.
Oh, when am I pulling up the Tarrasques? Who knows?
God,
As soon as Lawrence
no.
derails the campaign again, I'm pulling out a Tarrasque.
Can you avoid that until everyone derails the campaign instead of just one
No,
person?
I'm
I feel like that's sad.
I'm a bad person. I gotta
I
do what I
derail
gotta
it a
do.
lot. You're gonna have to find someone special.
Hey, Vincent, no plugs. No plugs.
Get out of here.
Why
Get
don't
out
I
of here.
get
Get out of
lit?
here.
Yeah, stop plugging,
Get
or else
out
I'll
of
kick you
here.
from the
Get out
group.
of here. Get out of here. Get
Uh,
out of here.
So why don't
Get
we
outta
start
here.
off with, because we do have everybody here now that was planned to make it, I will read off our recap for last session. And I will give a little bit more background as well, because we are streaming now, and people who have joined have no idea what the story is. So,
Our first session is you
Oh yeah,
just
you're
read
on
every
the
single
D&D channel.
recap.
No, Mike. I'm dumb.
Do we want to roll for a recap? I can't
rolling for
participate.
recap? Okay,
Roll
why
for
don't I pull up the
That's
recap
listening.
channel and I'll read off of it.
Give us
So-
the recap,
Alright, that
please.
works.
So this campaign has started off as a kind of one-shot weirdness thing in which I set them off in the city of Eastshire and let them go wild. They just took a little quest from a merchant. They went to the local university and cleared out their basement of some wacky fungi, and then they traveled across the continent to go and find a quest, I suppose. Here, I'll pull up a map of the world for you guys.
Very nice.
Yeah, I can change the screen to reveal that. This is Iporus. This is my homebrew world that I spent a grand total of 30 minutes drawing. Iporus is a funky place to be. After they found their job across the
And the
continent
Wi-Fi
in this
wasn't
place
too
called
strong.
Phandalin, we attempted to run the Lost Mines of Fendelver campaign, but that got derailed real fast, so we didn't. Instead,
God, the overlay.
Grun's here.
Ozzy, the overlay.
what overlay?
Or the YouTube.
What about it?
Oh, is it? Oh, never mind. Okay. The chat.
Yeah, I cropped it so that it wouldn't get in the way of the...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit wacky. I'm sorry about that. It's my first time streaming.
It's okay. No, it's okay. I was just really confused.
No worries. So instead of running the Lost Mines of
It's not
Fendelver,
even Wings of Fire. It's not Wings of Fire. It's not even on crack.
I
No more
can't
Wings of
read the
Fire.
chat right now because I'm opening my Chrome window
Hey.
to see this, but
Hey, random potato. No magic missile. Only fireball. Only fireball.
You
I
guys
don't
are-
care how large the room is.
I am scared
only
to
cast
let
fireball.
you guys be live streamed. So you guys ran off to Fendalin, and instead of doing the Lost Mines of Fendelver's quest line with the Red Brand Ruffians and discovering all sorts of creepy secrets there, you guys found a wizard. This stinky
boy.
old man of a wizard who was
Man.
like, hey, I'll give you a lot of money if you can grab me some really sketchy illicit monster parts. And you guys were like, that's pretty sketchy. Let's do it. So you guys ran out and you looked for this monster, a manticore. He wanted the spines of the manticore, but because you guys are a pacifist party, you guys were like, "Hi, manticore, how are you doing?" And
Pass a fist through
he
your
was
face.
shook because he has not been talked to for the past 200 years. And so
And
after
we're
a lot of
pacifists and wouldn't fight him.
after Strum, our Dragonborn bard, who is currently on vacation, through some persuasion checks and was otherwise charming, he did invite you back to his lair to spill his life story. And the Manticore revealed himself to be like the former lord of the town who was cursed by the wizard who sent them. And you guys were like, "Oh no, let's bring him back to the town where he totally won't get massacred or anything." So you did, and somehow he didn't get massacred with a lot of really clever gameplay, which I will hats off to you guys for that. Following your success in Phandalin getting the wizard, we'll call him Vykaver. I'm sure people in this party have much worse names to call him. After Vykaver was arrested, you guys decided to go visit Perchance, which is one of our players' characters. You guys visited Perchance's parents down in Dremley, which is in the very elitist, purist Coven Conclave. And they're just there because that's just where they've grown up. They don't necessarily agree with the ideals of the faction. They're just there. After that, you guys decided to go visit Perchance's grandparents up in Payton.
Because they're so weird. Okay.
It's a
Like,
family visit.
I don't actually know why you guys wanted to visit them, but you did. So you went to the
visiting old
capital.
people
It's a
before you
compulsion.
brutally murder them in front of us.
Yeah, you guys went from like the nature nation that was like seriously elitist and kind of racist, to be honest, and went directly into the capital of its rival nation. To which everybody was like, "Yo, these guys are weird. They might be from the Cloven Conclave. Let's be, I don't know, skeptical
Careful.
of them." Anyway, you guys entered Payton, the capital of the Necronian Empire, to go visit Perchance's grandparents. Discovered some really nasty things happening in the sewer over there. There's some nature
Gross.
gods that are pissed off.
Wait. More
Rest in
nasty
peace,
than
Michael.
poop.
Yeah, there
Shut up.
was an angry nature god involved. And deciding that you didn't want anything to do with this, you guys walked out like, nope.
I mean, I don't
Strum,
blame them.
our Dragonborn bard, found his sister, Thava, and because he's been an orphan all his life, he's like, "Oh my gosh, I finally have family now." So he stays with her to discover some more about his actual family, and he promises to come back to the party someday. In doing so, you guys kind of like, okay, let's have dinner at the inn one more time just to say goodbye. And you guys mentioned where you're headed, which is Eastshire. Once more, exactly where you started. And somebody in the crowd's ears perk up, and they're like, "Hey, I'm headed that way too." And this is the weirdest looking tiefling you've ever seen. It might not even be a tiefling. It's got one horn. She's wearing a
Hey.
cloak all the time. Okay, we have two tieflings and both of them have one horn. We find not even a tiefling. We have one tiefling and one like strange
Headless
tiefling Asimar.
We have one demon god thing.
Yeah, we have an every
Correct.
archfey as well.
It's something interesting is to,
Like
Whatever
every
you can leave it
character
at
that
that.
we have with horns only has one at the moment, especially considering I accidentally ripped one of our mons off, and then we also have Tharsis, and then we we had Perchance, and we also have what's their name? Balance. So
Yeah,
every character that has a horn that's not a tiny dragon has one. It
Street
is
Boys
weird.
reunion tour.
that
I
becomes
mean-
more and more specific and less inclusive the more
I
words you
mean-
add to that.
There was
That's
Dusk
not a
Set, but he
dragon.
is now delegated to an NPC.
well, that's because you wanted to switch to Armand.
Yes, because
So-
I didn't want to have my persona in the game.
Potato. The
Joke's on
Backstreet
you,
Boys
I'm
reunion tour
playing
was
my
the
persona
COVID
right
reference.
now.
It was referencing Game Grumps.
And so we
Wait,
continue.
what are they referencing?
I have
And
blown up the
anyway.
map a little bit so you guys can see where Eastshire is and where Payton was. You guys traveled that far, encountered a blue dragon, and got away with your lives by kissing its ass. And
We gave it a
We're
gun.
like, oh.
and you
As would
literally
any
gave
good
it a gun.
player.
We also met a donkey.
Yeah, we
and he
gave a
was just
dragon
chilling.
a gun.
You gave a
We also
dragon
just-
a gun. So you guys are now in Eastshire to meet with a former party member who sent you a letter saying, "Hey, come here. Something bad is happening. Please come. I'm scared.
And we
And
waited
Mom,
like
pick
2
me up, I'm
weeks to
scared.
actually go
And
there.
then we waited 3 weeks to acknowledge his presence.
because you guys are horrible people. And so, where we
They're
left off,
busy.
No horrible person.
that is our
That was the
campaign so
thing.
far. Session 20, I'm going to give the recap, which is what we usually do before each session. Lawrence, please hang tight. Do not interrupt me with this. I will bite you. So,
I promise I will not.
all right, session 20, which occurred on May 5th, 474 post Albatross. After exiting the Arcane Chimera in Payton, which is a magical supply shop, the party heard like a muffled curse from behind them, which is Ambition's voice. He was the shopkeeper. It's around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and the scaled bastards have decided to leave town. They've encountered a human guard who asked them for documentation and their reasons for leaving Payton, and he seemed pretty tired and says that they've had to impose a guard system to regulate people coming in and out to try and catch Cloven Conclave spies. Again, Payton is the capital of the Necronian Empire, and they are not on good terms with the Cloven Conclave. Perchance and Balance present the letter from Basic Copperfist, which is one of the district leaders, as well as the Smith-run district token that Vesa gave to Perchance. The guard kind of sighs because Armand and Vincent are bickering in the back, and they're just arguing like there's no tomorrow. Eventually, he's just like, fine, you guys go, it's too annoying. So on the first day out, you guys have crossed Ignatz River. Harard hunts and eats a frog, which he catches very smugly. He's a smug bastard. You guys then continue towards the city of
One might say he's
Windpaw
a
to the
scaled
east
bastard.
of Payton. And because it's a floating city, you guys are like, how are we supposed to get into here? So Karik and Harard, our two pseudo-dragons, try to figure out the teleportation circle they found, while Perchance is trying to keep Armand from trying to bite Vincent's neck. While they are fighting, Vincent manages to snap one of Armand's antlers off, and the scaled bastards give up on trying to get to Windpaw because of just the absolute chaos happening from within their own party. Eventually, they decided to
We're
start setting
brain-let.
camp, as it was starting to get around 6 o'clock p.m. Balance and Vincent opt to set up away from the teleportation circle because they're scared something might pop out of it while they were sleeping. They find a spot by some trees where Karik, our high perception druid, discovers a bunch of cocoons in the trees, and they're like human sized, so it freaks him out a little bit.
Uh-oh.
He asks Harard to help him knock them out of the branches, much to the discontent of the rest of the party, because for about 15 minutes it was raining dead bodies.
Yeah.
Eventually, once the dead bodies have been knocked out of the trees,
Hey guys, welcome back to another unboxing
I'm going to
video.
bite you, Vincent.
Stop. Stop.
Karik's curiosity gets the better of him, because these are like wrapped up. This is like an unboxing video to him. He's like, so much cocoons right here. Open them up to see what's inside. And everybody else finds this absolutely disgusting. So
He just starts cutting open dead bodies and giving us mystery boxes.
yeah. So Karik opens them up. In the first one, he actually finds like something interesting. He finds a dried up corpse of a human, but there's a magical cloak.
Ooh. Trick or treat, psychic's trick. It's fire starters.
Vincent claims the cloak because he sits on all of our magic items and never uses any of them.
I do that.
The other cocoons contain corpses in similar condition. In the rest, Karik finds a salvageable short sword, 2 daggers, leather armor, glasses, and a spell book containing a bunch of things that I won't say out loud because I'm tired, but they're listed on the screen.
Understandable.
Vincent,
Spells.
because he squats on all of our magic items, decides to take this. Karik
No
takes
one
the
else
glasses,
can use the wizard spell book.
except for Armand.
They didn't want it.
True.
No, it's not because I didn't want it. I was just I was tired and I had to go.
I have it's bonus action. The magic stone's a bonus action. I did
So
not
you
know that.
didn't want it. If you
Party
didn't-
rests for the night, and the next few days pass uneventfully until May 1st. Now you are okay. You guys are on YouTube. You guys know I used to go by Sahel. On my homebrew continent, let me switch the screen one more time.
Yeah.
I named the desert after a horrible misspelling of my YouTube name. It's the Seahal Desert.
Yeah.
I used to have the
Spain,
Snatchel Desert on there too,
salamander.
but that was
That's-
replaced by the rainforest not too long ago.
I love my voice. Sinbad the salamander.
Yeah,
Mhm.
handbag, the sandwich. That's what I've been called once, and honestly, it was really
What was that
entertaining.
one comment that someone left on your YouTube video where they're like, "Please draw my
Oh, thank
OC,
you, Moonlight Dragon.
Snetchel
Oh,
sandwich."
yeah, I love being
And I was like,
chaotic.
"Damn."
Okay. So the next few days pass uneventfully, and now that you're formally in the Sea Hell Desert, the scaled bastards encounter a seemingly abandoned donkey on the desert road.
He's just
Balance-
chilling. He was
Like,
just
nah.
vibing.
Yeah, Balance casts Speak with Animals and learns that it was waiting for 3 days for its human to come back. Its human was led to Phenom, which is a city to the south, by a group of, and I quote, pushy, unfamiliar people. End quote. But the donkey is confident that the person will come back. This donkey is familiar with the roads here and tells the party it will be about 4 days to Eastshire, and with that, they leave the donkey behind. On May 2nd, the party gets stuck in a sandstorm, and it passes after 2 hours of relying on perchance Vincent and Balance to stick to the road. Everybody else was blinded. When the dust clears, they find themselves by a tall rock and a wreckage of a metal ship-looking thing. Perchance investigates the wreckage, noticing that it looks like a Nautilus's shell. A blue dragon rises from the sand. The rock that
It's
they
rock.
had seen, which was a tall, pointed boulder, is actually the horn of the dragon. And it's a massive dragon. So it looked down at them, just looming, and it demands tribute and service. The party's like, oh man, I guess we're gonna do this.
Tungus Conquer Dragon.
We're like, uh-oh.
Yeah, K-Rick offered a jade necklace as a tribute, and for a service, he asked them to clear the wrecked ship and investigate it, because he's too large to actually enter it himself, and he was keeping an eye on the newest piece of what he presumed to be his cord. Vincent kicked the door open, perchance walks in and finds for the sake of our purposes, we're going to call it a revolver, but our characters, they just see
They
it
had
as
no
a
idea what it
strange
was.
curved tube that has a
Gun.
trigger of some sort with 6 barrels and something that seemed to be little pellets you'd put inside to fire.
Gun.
Balance skirts around the edges and notices gnome skulls with 6-inch holes cut into the tops, like something was trying to
You're a
perform
numbskull.
a really messy lobotomy. They present their findings to the dragon, who allows them to leave after they suck up to him and praise him some more, because he's a vain dragon. On May 3rd, the party reaches the Blackwater River and the end of the desert. Herard spots another frog and eats it, and then he realizes it was poisonous, and his mouth swells up. And he's like, I done fucked.
So you know what? I accept it.
Yeah. So, on May 5th, the party enters the edge of Eastshire. A tired half-orc guard asks them for their business and lets them in, because honestly, the guards don't get paid enough to really do stuff. They pass by a job board, which mentions Balance's father, Crown. Balance seems pretty bothered by this because it details how her father was murdered. And the party tries to comfort her. The scaled bastards end up walking by a very slow old man in the crowded street. But they aren't really bothered by his pace because they're a patient lot. Suddenly, the old man in front of them falls to a knee, kind of chokes, clutching at a dagger embedded beneath his collarbone. The party looks at the dagger and sees the angle that it struck him. They think it's coming from above. So they look up, and Vincent and Perchance race to the scene to help. Herard spots the assassin fleeing. Vincent rushes to tend to the dying man, but it's too late, and a crowd starts to form around them.
God.
So, that is the chaos that is our group. A couple of stream rules for our players, and for folks in the comment section. Let's try to not talk about politics if you live in the US. Yes, the election is coming up, but this is not the place to talk about it because we are just trying to escape from the stress of daily life by playing D&D.
Or escapism.
Yeah,
Guys,
I love
guys,
escapism.
let's
vote LaShawn Obalo C 2020.
second,
love
let's try
escapism.
not to talk about.
You heard it here first. Flat 2020.
I know people's friends are in the chat just listening along. Let's try not to mention any drama of any sort because again, this is our escapism. Let's not ruin our escapism, please.
The only drama you're allowed to talk about is how Sans Undertale and Lewis Beastars are constantly arguing, and it ruins the party.
Oh my gosh.
Vincent is Sans and Lewis is
Armand.
Armand.
We've made some horrible jokes. You guys can be part of that, because you know what? It's just one
I
awful
go in the
family that we
bathroom.
have. All right, Beard. you
Michael.
can- Oh yeah,
Michael
you guys
What
from Be More Chill, the song "Michael in the Bathroom." This party has
is
watched
the
Michael die in
theme
front of
song
them.
of this campaign?
Yup. Michael lost.
Michael has died in the bathroom.
Michael
I was
got
the one who
strangled by the plant
I was
and
the
dragged
one
into the
who said it
sewers.
was Michael.
It was so funny.
Yes. Alrighty. And 3, this one is directed mostly towards my players here. Let's try to keep the chat like PG. Let's try to keep our voice chat and the Discord chat PG-13 because I don't want to get a copyright strike or demonetization. I've been demonetized once, and it took me 2 months to file for undoing
So
that.
I'm not allowed to talk
How
about
can you
Yandere
copyright
Dev
a
anymore.
swear word?
I
Oh my
get it.
gosh.
Mm.
Your
Alrighty.
Yandere Dev rant. I get it.
Can I at least say piss?
Yeah, no one is stopping you from
PP.
saying piss, I guess.
PP.
Wow,
If
so
you've
mature,
never
you
been on
guys.
Natural Sandwings Dragon
How
League
vulgar.
server, piss
Hey,
is like
I
the
don't.
only
You,
word they
you
know.
haven't met. You clearly haven't met me.
Pose mad. Pose mad.
Okay.
Making a
Okay.
farming
Okay, we went
table
over
now.
recap.
So,
You little maggot.
this brings us to the start of our session, and I'm going to open up my notes, which are lagging horribly because I have a stream and a Discord chat going on in the background. My poor little computer is freaking out right now.
Struggle.
Spiders on my ceiling. I've gotta kill him. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey, let the
God.
spider be alive, you know? This is a pacifist party. We're all about
Have
living
you
in
ever?
It's
Have
very
you ever?
easy to get a
I have a
cup and a
question for you. Have you
napkin
ever
and put
seen
it
a wolf spider?
outside.
Yeah,
Have
I
you ever
have.
seen a
I've
wolf
touched
spider?
it with my bare hands.
Ew.
I'm
These things get
arachnophobic.
to be like 2 inches long, and they crawl all over my bed. And if they're on the
I've been
ceiling, that
bitten
means
by a
I'll
couple
drop
of them.
down.
They aren't that bad.
I've been bit by hundreds of them, and I'd rather just keep them out.
I'm arachnophobic, and
Kill
even
it.
I agree with the cup and napkin. Take it
it.
outside.
Kill.
I have
All
bug
right.
spray in my room for
Okay,
this exact
so
reason.
once Unlucky Tuesday is back from doing what he does with the spider, we're going to start our session. Actually, no, he's not even involved in the beginning, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
guys go ahead.
So, you guys, a crowd starts to form around you guys as you guys are kind of stuck in the middle of this busy street. People are surrounding you. Vincent, in your arms is this like old elderly man, dagger embedded on his collarbone. He's dead. You don't feel a pulse anymore. Perchance, you're by Vincent's side, and you're like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh fuck. And
Meanwhile,
Armand,
Armand,
you're also with them, I presume. Gerard has flown off after the assassin he's trying to chase. So
he's trying to keep track of where he's going.
yeah, so I'm going to roll a.
It's not good because he's
We
tiny
don't really
and has
have
11
evasion
points.
mechanics in 5e, which is something I really miss from 3.5e. But
We could
we
always
do
do skill
have
challenges.
our initiative
I killed the
checks.
spider.
So just roll for initiative, but it's not
Oh,
combat,
fuck.
and I will roll
Okay,
for
that
initiative on
was
my
it.
part as well.
Okay.
Hold
Oh,
on.
by the way,
To-
Topsy,
Whenever you say
I do
roll
know
for
that.
initiative, it's never good.
Topsy,
And
I
please
do know
roll
that
in
I
the
eat
Discord
spiders in my
chat
sleep.
because that's what I'm streaming right now, so people can
Okay.
not
let's
yell at
see.
us for.
20
Hold
plus-
Topsy,
That's
I also
17.
eat spiders while I'm
17.
awake.
All right, I'm
Hey,
going
we
to
both
roll
rolled a
a
nat
d20 plus
16.
3. Oh, man.
Ah!
Hold
It's just
on,
by
hold
one.
on. I don't have my initiative thing. I need to go on
Oh,
roll
you're
20.
not chasing the assassin, so you're fine.
Okay.
It's just me.
Okay. Christ. That's the one thing I forgot to screenshot. I
No worries.
screenshotted everything from my
It's
sheet, so.
okay.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, I'm really good at stalling, so if that does happen during the stream, I can just like start talking about axolotls or something, and that'll eat up a lot of time.
Okay.
Tuesday, look
Yeah,
at
yeah, yeah.
chat.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people
Speaking of
will
axolotls,
eat
I
up
gotta get some to eat.
Minecraft axolotls.
I'm an axolotl.
Yeah, see, we're already getting off track. I'm so good at this.
I wasn't paying attention to anything you guys just said. I just heard axolotl. I'm sorry. I went to go get a sip of
Alright.
water.
Well, I have D&D Beyond open for right now in case I need my character sheet, but I'm gonna go back and sit on my bed.
Okay,
Alrighty.
so
Made my
Gerard,
character sheet like an hour
Yes.
before the campaign.
you are trailing behind this cloaked figure, red coat. Make an investigation check as you're trailing this figure down the streets and trying to keep
Okay.
up with their really disturbingly fast running.
16.
16. Okay.
Let me guess. A monk.
So
Monk
as
Oh,
this
yeah.
figure
speed.
runs, you do
Right.
notice this like fish scale silver tail lashing behind them. There's no point to it. It's just a reptilian tail. That's making you think dragonborn.
So
This thing slides and ducks between crowds with effortless mobility. This thing is very, very well versed in the streets here. Very comfortable in running through crowds and evading capture, basically.
Yeah.
Eventually, they round a corner, and you're having trouble kind of tracking them past that because the crowd has gotten a lot thicker, and you're pretty sure you heard a door close because once you rounded the corner, they're gone. You're now about 2
sucks.
blocks away from the 2 blocks
Whereas, like,
away from the main group, where the
Okay.
crowd converging on
Gerard
this
makes
dying
note
guy.
of like where he's okay. Gerard makes note of where he heard the door close, and he's just gonna go and fly back towards the group because
Yeah.
he's perchance eyes, so he needs to know what the hell she's seeing. So perchance needs to know what the hell is
Yeah.
going on.
So you guys back at the dead body. There's a lot of dead bodies
God.
going on. Oh my goodness.
Nothing we haven't seen before.
Yeah. You know how when a car crash happens and people like slow down as they drive by, but it's still like this really healthy distance? It's kind of that happening.
I
People
would
are
say medic, but it's a little bit late.
people have been kind of converging around you guys like, what's going on over here? But they're still keeping a distance in case one of you are dangerous and they don't want to get hit by you. It still has slowed down the traffic on the street a lot. About 5 minutes have passed, and at this point, all traffic in this street has stopped as people are pointing fingers and whispering.
Oh, shit.
And
We didn't
eventually,
It wasn't us. It was someone up
It wasn't
there.
us. And
He was working. I tried to save him. I did my best.
when Gerard flies back, he's just like, I fucking lost the red coat guy, red cloak.
Not very blue jeans, no.
But you know.
eventually, this like really old woman from there's a lot of old people in East Shire. It's like Florida. This old woman with a cowl on. She's just like, that's exactly what the murderer would say. They killed Wendell, and like the crowd starts they start shouting a little bit like, oh my god, Wendell's dead, and
Oh god.
it's like this resounding
Wendell.
shouting from around
Ma'am,
you.
I'm not confident enough to hit him slowly.
And this is the
Ma'am,
Wendy's.
can I have the manager, please?
I can barely hit the person in front of me if they're standing still, much less an old man who's moving. No matter
This
how
is a
slow
Can I get
Wendy's.
the
he's
manager of
moving.
death, please?
Eventually, the shouting gets to a point where somebody
God.
calls, "Go get the truth seekers!" And a couple of
Uh-oh.
people branch away
God,
from
not
the crowd,
cops.
enter some building, and you guys are just standing there anxiously. The crowd has
Uh-oh.
converged in on you a little bit.
Oh god.
And Vincent's still holding the dead guy in his arms. Are you gonna
What?
just keep on holding him, or are you gonna drop him?
Gently
I
put him
feel like
down.
it's rude to just throw him down.
Just put him down. Just gently put him down.
I just slowly put the old man on the ground, and I just kind of sit there, and I'm like, well,
It wasn't us.
that was fun.
This
Uh,
wasn't
Let's
me.
do it again next week, boys.
No, don't take me to Brazil. No.
It's
don't
like
wanna go to Brazil.
Vincent puts the guy down, steps backwards a little bit. He's like, no, I swear it wasn't me. Eventually, this really, halflings are usually happy, and
Perchance kind of sus, not gonna lie.
Is Bill Baggins gonna kill us?
usually halflings are like not pissed
cheerful.
off, or they're cheerful, or they're like at least they got energy. This is
Mhm.
the most pissed off halfling you have ever seen in your life.
Oh god.
She only looks like
Don't get
40
short
in
with me,
human
little
years,
man.
but man, does she have stress lines. There are gray streaks in her hair. You think that
Oh.
this woman has just dealt with a lot. She's used to high pressure
She's about to
environments.
deal with
Bless
six
her
more.
heart.
As she pushes her way to the front, flanked by two really almost chubby. They're wearing a
Sigma.
lot of clothes.
Oh, God.
Really
Sigma,
elaborate
help
robes.
us.
and like big pointed shoulder pads.
Nice.
As this actually fairly intimidating trio pulls up, and they're like, "All right, you're coming with us.
Oh god,
Bring-
Sigma help.
Bring Wendell with you."
Okay.
Bring Wendell with ya.
So are we gonna? We're
Revivify.
gonna carry the body.
Are you? I mean, who's gonna make a move for it first? Because
Is she
the big burly
asking
guys
us to
behind
carry
her, the big burly guys behind her are kind of looking at you guys, looking back at the body, looking back at each other. Like, should we go
Okay.
for it? Or should they go for
We
it?
didn't do anything.
Okay, for chance is gonna step
I've
back
never
and
committed
like,
murder in my
like,
life.
okay.
Saying I haven't caused any death would be a lie, but I've not committed a murder. I'm not a dirty crime boy, I swear.
You're a dirty crime boy.
The big
No, I'm
burly
dirty
dudes.
daddy.
One of them, as you see, they come closer. One of them's a half orc. The other
Hey,
one
random
is
potato.
a tiefling.
Everyone needs shoulder pads.
Yeah, as they pick up someone they called Wendell and
Yeah.
start.
World
They
man.
flank you guys, trying to make sure you guys don't run off as you guys follow this
Okay.
pissed off halfling back to this really imposing looking building. It's made of I want to say marble, but a lot of buildings in my campaign are made of marble already, so no. This is-
Granite.
Now you're just talking about Minecraft rocks.
That's
Oh
a
boy,
real
Section
rock.
21, and
Yes,
that is a real rock.
You
What
you
fact.
talking
It is a
about?
real rock. I know that, but I don't know. I just
was
get
thinking of
PTSD whenever I
granite
hear granite because it's the
countertops.
ugliest block in Minecraft. Fight me.
Okay, I
does
don't
suck.
care. It's diorite that's an
Diorite.
ugly block, for one.
Diorite is the
And two, I was
worst.
thinking of a granite countertop.
That's why I like it.
Granite's actually aesthetically pleasing, but diorite, you cannot change my mind, is the worst.
The
and
diorite
most
looks
shitty
real
thing.
good as cobble.
Back on topic of D&D. We don't need to talk about Minecraft.
All
You know,
right.
Okay,
I'm wearing
so-
my
Most all
dream
Mm.
cosplay.
in
I don't think
Minecraft.
we can go without talking.
Vincent!
Yeah, what if we reenacted D&D in Minecraft?
No.
And this is why
Yeah,
I hesitate to
that's
stream
over.
things usually. Anyway, she leads
You
you
do
back
this
to this
every
really
time, you're
tall
like a
fieldstone building. It's like kind of crappily reinforced by wooden planks and like half logs. It's tall. It's a dark building. She pushes the door open and they swing ominously. They look like they haven't been oiled for some time and they go behind you. As you guys step in, the wooden floorboards creak as this desk, the little halfling climbs up to the desk, lights a candle, and the insides get just a tad bit brighter, but they're not any friendlier at all. As she folds her hands over the desk, and just looks at you disappointedly. As the two guys who are flanking you close the door behind you, carrying Wendell bridal style. She just sits there and stares at you as she rings a bell and waits a moment, 2 moments, and then this one kind of slender figure comes out from behind her from the shadows. It's you actually can't tell from this. Like, it looks either human or elf or something in between. You can't really tell. Wearing a hood.
Oh no, it's
pale
gonna be.
Walks on
Wow.
out, just clad in like this
You're
really
disappointed.
elaborate robe with golden details on it.
Wait a
As he steps
minute.
out, and the halfling goes, "All right, come on, you do your thing." And the half elf raises his hand and casts Zone of Truth.
Right. It's like, dude, it's so
No,
rude.
I intentionally fail it because.
So, I'm gonna
Okay, so
get
what do we
the
roll?
spell sheet for Zone of Truth. So it sounds like a
We're
bank.
gonna tell
really
the truth
dim-
anyway.
Well,
I'm not
there-
gonna roll. I wouldn't intentionally fail it. I like telling the truth.
Big brother.
I'm very bad at
It's-
lying.
It's
All
like
right.
they didn't. It's like they didn't bring us in for murder, and it's just like we found out that one of your members committed tax fraud.
All right. So perchance Armand
You
Vincent
are going to
Why are
Brazil.
you money
roll a
laundering
charisma
in this
saving throw.
economy?
Well, charisma. Okay. Oh, I have a +5
Wait,
in
who's
that.
gonna roll it?
All of you.
Uh,
Armand, Vincent, and
I
perchance.
intentionally failed.
Hold on.
Alright,
checking my
23.
email.
I want to tell the truth.
Charisma.
Alright.
Maybe I don't want to be the bad guy. Plus,
Maybe I don't
Plus
want to
I
be the
know
bad
I'm-
guy anymore.
plus at
I'm
this
gonna
point
be
I
telling the
didn't do
truth
anything
anyway,
wrong.
so
Yeah, that's why I intentionally failed it. I have literally nothing to hide. I
Yeah.
didn't kill an old man yet.
What is your greatest regret?
Oh, progress.
Oh, I have some. I have to resist now.
Okay.
30-20.
After casting the spell, this like human elf or half elf dude just kind of narrows his eyes a little bit at Perchance and Armand, like, oh, they're
What?
resisting this.
We're gonna tell the truth anyway.
He mumbles back to the halfling and goes, these two aren't affected by it. It's only us, the human. So she sighs, and you swear you see another stress line appear.
That's correct. He saw.
It's like, all right. So you were at the scene of Wendell's murder. Where have you been for the past week? Who are you?
We're just a group of people. We've been traveling. I've intentionally am succumbing to your truth juice aura.
They have no way of telling that, but sure.
I've been traveling from Payton.
I'll stick my tongue out. If it's black, I'm lying. But we did not kill that old
Gross.
man. He kind of just died in front of us. It was a weird and wacky coincidence. Kind of think Red sus.
Red
Uh,
sus,
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
Okay.
Hey, just gonna pipe out. It's like
She's gonna
it's
shut
like,
you
I'm
down
gonna tell the
immediately. Just like this one's not telling the truth. We're not gonna bother with this one.
truth. Saw a red cloak.
Goes back to Vincent and goes, detail your scene a little bit more. Also, where in Payton?
We were just kind of perusing around, and this old
Shit,
man
what
was
was the
walking
district
really.
we were in? Where's the pin?
Smith Run.
We
Outside
were
of
Outside
town.
the
just
district.
I am the
rolling around
pen.
in Smith Run, and this old man was walking in front of us, and we're patient, and old people are slow, so we were just kind of vibing, and he got stabbed. It was really weird.
It
That
dropped
usually
a
doesn't
knife.
happen. Someone like dropped a knife into his neck from above. I think that's what happened.
Wearing a red cloak. We're just gonna like
Yeah.
a thump on Perchance's
It
head.
sounds like Shane from
Like
Spirit Animal.
emphasis.
The halfling looks over at Armand. You've been awfully quiet.
I don't really have anything to add other than, despite how much I hate Vincent, he didn't
He
do
was like disassociating in the back. He looked like he was on drugs or something.
Continue, Armand.
That's really all I had to say, though.
You just hate Vincent.
That's
Oh, wait,
amazing.
I don't.
and
Okay,
may
so
hate
I
Vincent.
hate him,
Wait,
but-
hold
but
on. Wait.
there's
But-
nothing
Hold
else.
on.
I just
Wait,
hate
wait.
him.
There's no but. He just
wait,
hates
hold-
Vincent.
Let me ask if my mic got cut off.
think
Yeah,
it did.
I think it did. Oh, that's
I
amazing.
did it again.
Final is dead. Crab brave.
Find where you live, and I am going to bonk you.
Go
Your
to
mic
horny
is
jail.
extremely quiet, but I feel like if I turn it up,
Go
all of a
to
sudden it's
human
just going to
lizard jail.
blare in my ear.
Don't put me in the Perry the Platypus box.
What is the fairy the platypus box?
Oh, you know what joke I wanted to make so bad right there.
Vincent,
I
you
promise I
wizard.
wouldn't demonetize your stream though.
Oh my.
From behind you, the two burly figures carrying Wendell's body. They stand on either side of the door, so if you try to walk out, they probably will stop you. At this point, the halfling is mumbling again, just to the hooded figure. They're debating about something, it seems. Eventually, you overhear this. Take data from the Oculox. As
Thinky.
Big brother.
looks back at you guys and goes, "We're gonna double check with a third party. You have to stay in this building until then. It may take a couple of hours."
Oh boy.
I love the law
Fear.
system. Anyone want to play cards?
I'm not in the mood to
Gerard
interact
looks so
with you right
frustrated that he's not being listened to. It's like, I'm awakened for a reason, and so I can talk.
So
I guess you
The-
don't
the
get
two burly
riddles
figures
right.
from
I guess
behind
you. Don't
you.
get right.
one of them stays by the door. The other one walks off into a hallway with the halfling and with the hooded figure, as they're presumably grabbing information from whatever the heck the Oculox is. That leaves you guys in an empty room. There's like a couple of chairs. There is a desk where the halfling was sitting, and there is the exit that is currently being guarded by this really extra thick looking half-orc dude.
Is the halfling still there?
Halfling left.
Fuck. I was gonna ask about Sigma.
Uh,
I
Oh,
feel
that's
like
too dang
It's-
bad. Dang.
yes, we won't be talking to Sigma. Yes, he's gonna have to live with our disappointment for one more day.
uh,
The day we help Sigma is the day this campaign ends. Calling it now.
oh my goodness.
Since there's really nothing else going on, Armand just decides to get it over with. He casts Alter Self to just make it look like he has an antler again. Because
they ripped off his horn.
sided
off
antlers
his
kind of
antlers.
throwing his head off. They do be heavy though.
This entire
Hey,
time
did
without an
you guys
antler?
hear that
Apparently,
perchance
since
died of Ligma?
someone in chat said that Sigma sounds like Ligma. Can we just keep calling him that instead?
No!
Did
No!
you hear that Steve Jobs died
They always
of Ligma?
ask, "Who's Ligma?" They never ask, "How's Ligma?"
Gosh.
Oh
Sigma
my
bubble
goodness.
was
Is it?
hello.
See, we wouldn't have this horrible, awesome
Who's
joke if it
Steve
wasn't for the stream.
Jobs?
Can we just thank Stream for a second for being like this amazing, horrible audience?
Thank you, Stream.
Love
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Ew.
you.
Okay.
Cringe.
Armand this entire time has been walking with his head a little bit lopsided because one horn is a little bit off balance. And
Somewhat.
he's
Oh
just
no!
Just
I
drill a
boosted
piece of
Louis
metal into
from
his skull.
Beastar's balance. Whatever will we do?
Because someone ripped off one of his horns, looked at Vincent.
He was being a little piss baby.
You were also being a little piss baby in my defense.
You were being a bigger one. It was it was due process.
Armand and
Yeah, well,
Vincent
at least
started
I don't
arguing
have
in
a
the corner
hat.
of the room.
this
You're
Hey,
lucky
is
I
I
didn't
like
ram
perchance
at you.
just standing there like, the children of the group are going off again, and the half
Drum is gone. You have no
Perchance
one to
just
help you
sits
now.
down in one of the chairs. She's just like, God, I hate this.
the half-orc looks at you
Drum is
sympathetically and goes,
Thanks.
kids, huh?
They're not
I'm
mine.
not a kid. I'm a legal adult.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
figured that yours.
Oh,
This one's a
kids, am I right?
deer, and the other one's a human. I didn't think that it was possible for you to
Her-
happen.
her- it's like we were making a joke.
But
Oh,
Making a
when Hass,
joke.
Sorry,
when
I-
Hass,
Kids,
but
huh?
when Hass said, perchance size, I got a Discord
Oh, my
notification
boy.
that just said Big Chungus.
Wait,
Big-
how can perchance sigh?
Bigger Chungus.
Did they just like they just
like-
do the
like-
Alright, have a good
shoulder
night, King
motion?
Dark of the
Yes,
Night Wings.
she just like
Have a good
lifts up
night.
lifts up her shoulders and just like sigh, but like
You just
Just
feel
like-
you can like put your hand over her neck and you can feel a little air come out.
yeah, basically. Rush just sitting on
49
her
people
shoulder, like
watching us.
very frustrated that he was ignored. Burn information.
First hour passes. At this point, the half-orc has kind of like moved to one of the chairs and is just sitting there, really tiredly, just
Talk to
only
the
vague.
Same.
He's only very vaguely looking at you guys. He's just more like, I gotta be in this room with these losers. Okay.
Thanks. we
Yeah,
are
we're
losers.
aware.
A loser club.
There's some big lag going on between us and the chat.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
that's
there's a
normal.
little bit of a stream delay.
There is a stream delay because
Big
my
Chungus,
Wi-Fi
it's
is
so
not
funny.
very pug. Anyway.
It's okay.
Perchance is sitting there. Vincent and Armand are arguing, and all is well. Second hour passes, and finally you hear footsteps coming down the hallway back into the room where you guys are in.
Haraj just been bugging the half orc, just making idle conversation.
This
Like, so where you
have
from?
you
You
heard?
can talk
did
to
you see
me.
that sports game last
I'm
night?
cool.
Did
Armand's
you all
been
see that
trying
sports
to.
game?
Armand's been trying to focus on casting the spell, but because of Vincent, he just can't.
The half
That's
orc kind
gay.
of goes, I'm from Bothos. Why does it bother you? Why'd you ask?
I'm nosy.
Ah.
Gerard's just like, oh, I'm
He's a
nosy. I
little
want to know.
goblin.
Oh.
We also have a real little goblin, and Vincent pulls out Hibby.
She's just been hanging out.
She wants an old man down there.
Where are you from then, huh?
Oh, me? I'm from the Moorwarden Forest.
Huh. Okay.
Wait, am I from Moorwarden? No, I'm from several different forests, but
Wait, what?
How can you be
I-
born several different places?
He's built different.
I'm built
He
different.
I'm
really
built
is just
different.
built.
Literally,
I travel a lot.
literally built different.
I travel a lot.
He really is just built different.
He's just this tiny little
Legitimately built
dragon. He
different.
travels.
You
Alright.
travel.
At this point, the halfling and the hooded figure do come back, and they're chattering again. Like, okay, yeah, we got the data. It seems they're fine. We'll clear them. As they eventually make their way back into the room. At this point, the candle on the desk has gone out, and the halfling has to relight it. It's just been like awkwardly dark in there, but nobody has said anything about it. So you guys have just been talking in the dark.
It's romantic.
Romantic lighting as Harard starts annoying the hell out of this half orc.
Trying to woo the half orc.
All right. Eventually, this halfling slams her hands down the desk again and goes, "All right, you're clear. You can leave now."
For
I did
going.
med scan.
Perchance sits up and Herard like goes to Perchance's shoulder and is like, "Thanks for ignoring me, Mr. Red Cloak guy with the silver tail."
Yeah, we know.
Right west.
You know why we know?
Because he checked whatever it is he checked.
Yeah. So, it's actually rather interesting. We got this gift from the Necronian Empire not too long ago. It was in response to the Requiem activity happening more frequently around here. We need something that can monitor them. And this, and she kind of gestures back down the hallway.
Mm.
This lets us see exactly what's going on at any given time. It's like be able to see everywhere. And it's been undeniably useful during this tense time.
Can you see into
So-
the future?
Nah, not per se. It's
Not
more or
per
less
se.
security system. We have to double check our facts.
CCTV.
So how
CCTV.
exactly does it work?
He
Well,
looks at
Orb.
them.
And
Orb.
she starts sweating. Like, I'm actually not too sure.
Sam.
Uh,
Oh damn.
It's this. I believe it's powered by this crystal. I just slipped into a west. I don't even know what accent this is anymore. It used to be.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just
It
gonna go
goes
with
with the
it.
flow.
Howdy, yeah.
It's like I'm actually not too sure how this works, but it was created by this really talented inventor from the Empire. I'm pretty sure it's powered by this crystal, but I'm not too sure beyond that. It
So
stores
I
all the
hear
information
you too
somewhere.
have heard of Michael Reeves.
Who is Michael Reeves?
I have no idea.
Can I press her?
Who's
No.
Steve Jobs?
You can.
Like not
You can
press
see-
as in
Steve,
wish,
you had one
press
job.
as in like
No, we know what press means, as in like intimidate her from more, or
Yeah,
try to
you
get
can
more
roll
info
insight.
out of her.
You can roll insight for
Okay.
that.
Insight.
Okay, let me get to my sheet.
Okay.
Insight is plus
Insight
30.
or intimidation, your choice.
I have better odds with better odds than insight.
I love math. It's the thing I'm ironically worst at in D&D. Despite being really good at math, has for the first time today learned I can't add or read simple instructions. I don't know why you assumed I could.
Welcome back, final.
And
Oh.
can I still roll or
I actually didn't hear what you
Yeah.
said because it cut out.
Yeah, my iPad decided to not die, where it just like pretended it was dying, and then it didn't
I
because it's
see.
at
And then
50%.
it did.
Probably plug it in.
It is plugged in.
Unfortunate.
Whoop-de-doo.
No, it's on 15%. Anyway, D20 plus 3.
My bearded dragon's
I
doing
love
her
math.
beard thing.
Got a 15.
15,
Got
nice.
18.
18,
Got an
18, even
18.
better.
Oh,
So, inquisitive, tall wizard, deer guy stares down.
dear God.
Deer guy stares down
Inquisitive
this
wizard.
little
I wish
tiny.
you know.
Inquisitive deer lizard.
He's
Stares
not
at
even
this.
part lizard though.
Inquisitive lizard wizard.
That would have been a great thing to have in this campaign, but we don't have a lizard wizard, ironically.
We will next
King
game.
Gizzard and a lizard wizard.
You'll
doesn't
have
have a
one in the
gizzard.
one shot, that's for sure.
We've made a very dear mistake by allowing me to have a character who is a dragonborn named Darkstalker.
Yeah, why did I let you do that?
No.
Yeah,
No.
guys,
Here we go.
for
the
the
chat's gonna
stream,
go insane.
next week
Very
we'll be doing a
unfortunate
one-shot adventure
mistake.
where we'll be playing different
Halloween.
characters in a different setting.
Halloween.
And it's a Halloween D&D.
Darkstalker.
I love
And,
Halloween.
Lawrence is going to be playing a dragonborn sorcerer named Darkstalker.
I'll be the inquisitive lizard wizard. I
The
hate you.
inquisitive man himself.
You
Uh,
were the one who sent the link that was like, generate your spooky name using the first letter of your name and your birthday, and I got Darkstalker.
Goodness gracious.
That was your mistake.
And so we continue. You guys, Armand is staring down this little halfling, like, alright, I feel like there's a little bit more going on over here. And she kind of takes a step backwards, steadies herself on the table, leans forward, and goes, I can assure you that this is all that I know. You're welcome to come take a look at this yourself if you need to.
Alright, I choose to roll for investigation to inspect the thing.
Alright, she leads you down the hall, opens a couple doors, unlocks a thing, and then it's like and leads you to this area where it's like a glass casing around this. It's hard to describe. It's like some crazy contraption invented by some crack-headed artificer. There are so many moving parts, and like it's
Is it enough to give a
hypnotic to
person
look
with
at.
OCD a heart attack?
No, not quite. It's actually somewhat well run. It kind of reminds you of a heart in the way that it's like moving rhythmically, but in so many different places.
Ooh,
So roll investigation on this
I love
thing.
that.
Hold on.
Okay.
I got logged out of roll.
The deer's just
roll 20.
investigating it, and we're just vibing.
I mean, if
We're
anybody wants to
rolling
follow
on
the
the-
deer, then they can.
No, I can't understand things with more than one part in it.
Oh my god! It locked me out of my goddamn account.
No, it's
Hey,
okay.
language.
I mean, we've
have
dropped a
to
couple of
say
F bombs
it.
already. We've dropped plenty of F bombs. Like I don't.
Yeah,
Don't-
you
don't
don't
even
go after
test it.
anyone
Yeah,
who
the
says
only
the F word,
the
but
only
then you
two
go after me
jokes
for
we're
saying
not allowed to
damn.
make are Yandere Dev and Dr. Doofenshmirtz's voice. You know the one.
Oh yeah, we do have Dr. Doofenshmirtz's character.
Perry the
Please never show their face.
Vincent the Wizard. I'm so glad you could join me today.
Okay,
My character has
Found the
become a
sheet,
walking
I
meme.
had
The
it
beginning of a very
screenshotted.
bad video that should not be on YouTube.
It's a shame that we have
Is
broken final after all these years.
14.
14. So,
I have that
no,
many
that's an 18
fingers.
actually. Another 18. Oh my gosh, you're rolling well. So,
They're gonna steal all my
You-
good rolls.
you were with the party back in Payton when you guys found those weird blueprints. And so, after seeing this pulsing contraption in motion, you start to make the connection between the two. Let me pull up the image of that so our lovely stream can see and so we can get a nice refresher. It's hidden in the hell that is my files. There it is.
Nice.
You see this little section of it attached to the very right-hand side as it's kind of pulsing on its own and kind of leading the whole contraption in its weird, horrendous movement. The whole contraption itself is only about a foot wide and a foot and a half tall.
Wow.
Hmm. Interesting.
Must be
Look at
called
Tree,
a
we don't know
device.
this. We don't know computer stuff.
You're talking to me. I couldn't even find the chat on freaking mobile YouTube.
Has one
In,
struggle
D&D.
real time trying to figure out how
Hey,
to do math
I'll
on
be honest
D&D
with you guys,
Beyond for like an
I've
hour?
never even watched a YouTube stream before, much less been a part of one, so I'm very happy to be here.
I've only ever been a
Nice.
part of IMAX's where he was reading Q&As and I told him to read out his security code.
My
His social
goodness.
security code.
Kuno says,
said
"Sup,
no.
nerds,"
Who
and I
could've
say
guessed?
hi back. Alrighty.
Go sub to IMAX. He's cool. He deserves it. He's very underrated.
So as Armand investigates this thing and goes, "Wait, hang on, I've seen this before." The halfling goes, "Alright, you seen it," and starts to close the doors again, leads you back out down the hallway. Like, so I can't make heads or tails of it, but if you can, you are free to make your pitches to me. But as for now, I'd really appreciate if you lot left, so that I could deal with the next group of people I have to deal with.
Armand squints at her before saying, "You're hiding something, and I know it."
You know it.
Roll intimidation on that.
Oh my god.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys can't even wait for the guy who actually has an intimidation stat to get there.
Yeah, leave her alone. She literally could have us thrown and put in jail.
As Armand says this, like
They gotta say, "Aw,
she
so cute."
again, Armand is like a 5-foot tall deer on 2 legs.
Bridget just gonna storm over and just grab Armand by the arm, and her art's gonna say, "Stop prying! Stop being nosy. I'm the nosy one here. Nosy
Wait,
one
he's
here."
only 5 foot tall.
I
I have no idea.
Yeah, he's around 5 foot.
he could probably stand taller if he
The
wanted to.
smallest manlet in the party. No.
The chance is 5'8", I think.
How to get the shit beat. Oh, yeah,
Take that,
yeah, my language.
manlet.
I was mad at you.
All right.
Bridget is mad. Stop being nosy. I'm the nosy one.
The half-orc clears his throat and opens the door and like kind of points his head that way, like, "I can't move on."
Just like, come on.
Hey,
For a
welcome back.
non-American, 5 feet is about like 1.6 meters.
Wait, really? Oh, that's so helpful.
I mean, like a
Okay.
meter is like
Yeah.
3 feet, so
Ish.
you can just kind of awkwardly do the math.
2.5.
0.6, if you want to be a little more specific.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I like being specific. The metric system is so nice. It was a real shame D&D is not written in the metric system.
Yeah,
Well,
we
it's
got
an
the
American
fun.
game.
We got
I
the
feel like
fun
they'd-
system.
It started way back when. I can't imagine they'd switch it anytime soon. Maybe for 6th edition, hopefully.
Hopefully. So you
Maybe for
guys,
6th edition, they'll stop asking me what my character's weight is, because I don't know.
you guys exit this building, and suddenly the light of day like hits your face like a ton of bricks. It's been dark in that building, and you guys have been in there for so long. Your eyes have become acclimated to the shady, gloomy
Squint.
atmosphere. And you guys are like, "Ah, the sun, it burns." As you make your way back down
Her
the
art just
street,
like squints.
people are still kind of looking at you. You don't know where they've taken Wendell's body, but people kind of give you a glance and then move on at this point. They're like, "Oh, yeah, they got out for a reason."
Sorry about the old man.
Which leads you back to your quest to find 7. Yeah,
Sigma.
I forget the exact address. I'll pull it up.
Ligma.
700 something
We're
road.
looking for Ligma.
Yeah, Barrow Hill Road, I believe.
Yes.
We're looking
Yeah.
for Undergram and Undertale and Sigma balls.
No,
Guys!
you cannot.
Gosh.
So, as you guys make your way down the street, like kind of navigating with the map of Eastshire that he attached to the letter, and also with the address on the letter itself, you guys are been walking for maybe 15 minutes when
You realize the map is upside down. Even going the wrong way.
no, you hear footsteps behind you, like just trailing after you. They start walking
I
and
turn
they stop
around.
walking. You turn around and you don't see anything.
Can I roll
Well,
for
they can't
perception?
see me, and I put on my dream
Right.
cosplay. I disappear into the shadows.
Let me look at the cloak of elven kind, because I'm not. That just gives you like advantage on hiding.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean, at least they can't see me and follow me. That's pretty pog.
So while you have the hood up, you have people trying to look for you have disadvantage, and you have advantage on stealth checks made to hide.
Neat. So they can't look for me.
I mean, you are wearing a green cloak in the middle of a bunch of gray buildings. I don't know how well that's going to work for you, but for the sake of it, I'm going to say the cloak catches the light really well, and it helps you.
It's like a mirror. It's
Like a really crappy mirror,
it's
yes.
like a mirror on all sides, so it looks like see-through, invisible.
As Vincent kind of like puts that up and ducks a little bit, you guys make a perception check to see what could possibly be walking behind you.
Okay, perception is +2. 9 + 2. 16.
Also, Unlucky Tuesday,
100.
your cameo / entrance will be coming soon after this encounter.
Ooh,
So
okay.
get prepped for
Okay.
that.
Are you
Like,
the
This
one
is the
following
last
us?
encounter before yours pops up.
Okay.
This encounter is
Are
going
you
to
the one
last like 15
following
minutes,
us?
so
Oh, okay. So can I go and make a smoothie or something?
yeah. You have 15 minutes or so.
I just really
I'm not
don't
gonna
know.
actually go and make a smoothie. I don't have stuff to make a smoothie.
I just really don't know what to do right now, so I just grabbed my Switch and I'm playing Pokemon now.
Okay, make a perception check
Oh yeah, should I?
if you want to, yeah.
Probably.
Let me grab my again. I'm sorry.
I got a 6.
Oh boy.
Perception.
I'll report
If
that
it
into
makes me feel any better, final got a 2.
Nah.
Bitch.
It doesn't make me feel better.
Okay, perchance and Armand, as you like whip your heads around, even though you didn't see anything there, you hear footsteps dash off to the side, to the alley behind you.
Kid's gonna kick his ass.
Beat him up.
Beat him up. It's like, stop bullying us, god damn it. But it's like, stand there, as he would say.
What if I went after him because he wouldn't see me coming?
Well,
Yeah.
they'd have disadvantage on perceiving you, and you had advantage on stealth. So yeah, I'll allow it.
Do it. Bug.
Make a stealth check
were
with
so-
advantage.
Reconnaissance.
With advantage?
Yeah, because your stealth gives you advantage. The cloak.
Pog, okay. Hold
And
on,
let
me
me open up a Roll20 thing after I can draw a map. Actually, no, we're just going to reuse that town map I used like 6 times.
Oh god. I'm gonna open roll 20.
I've reused this
17.
map so many times. It's a joke now.
It's okay.
17.
17.
Ace.
Okay, let me just get the map ready because you are
I'm
gonna.
a real sneaky boy. Look, I'm using my magic items. You can stop bullying
That's
me.
finally.
Took you long enough.
Finally.
All right, hop on in over to Roll20. I will switch the stream
Oh,
to
Oh
reflect
good
this.
god.
Watching game.
Of course, you guys
Alright.
all go into Roll20 when I can. access to my account.
It's streaming. It's streaming, so you can be fine.
Here, I'll
Yeah,
stream
there's a bit of a
the,
stream delay, so just wait a little bit so we can see your screen.
Here, join my stream of Final Adventure today.
I can't. Mobile sucks and it lags.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, well, I can just
Man,
relay
I'm
what
just-
happens to you. It's okay.
I'm just gonna
I'll
skip
still
out
do
on
this
is
this
the same
roll
map
20
that we-
session. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
it's
play
the
my
same.
Can
It's the
Can
same.
y'all
I'll
still
just
hear
relay
me?
what
Because
happens.
sometimes when I join streams, I get kicked. So can y'all still hear
I mean,
me?
I'll just relay what happens. It's all
Yeah, we
good.
can
That's
hear you,
unfortunate.
Vincent.
Okay, good.
Hear you, Vincent. Don't worry.
Yay, it's our favorite reused map. Where we not only confronted a stinky old man, we also watched Michael die.
Oh, this is the best reused map. This is going to be so many stupid memes about this map now.
Yep, instead of Snetchel the Sandwong, it's now Michael's death spot.
Oh my
Reused map.
god.
Deathbed.
Got dark.
Okay. Let me just where is an alleyway? Ah, here is an alleyway. You
I'm pretty sure
guys
there's, like,
are up over
several.
here. As Vincent sneaks up down here and tries to find people. And I will need to pull up some tokens for them. Because
Oh.
yeah,
Get
all of the
yourself
other
the
DMs
berry
here can
blue
shame me
jeans.
for my token collection. There are a lot of tokens here. Oh my goodness.
Get berry blue
Gosh.
jeans and that and your self-insert character.
I made it as a joke, to be honest. How much would you be pissed if I use Vicarious token?
Beat him up.
Beat him up again? My goodness.
Beat
You
'em
guys
up.
are brutal.
No.
I'm not doing it to you guys. I'll just
Beat
make
'em up.
a couple of these dudes. Woo!
Who's following
By the
us?
way, in case you're wondering, Has does make all of these tokens, and there's an
Yeah, they're
ungodly
really
amount
nice.
of all of them, but they look really nice.
Very nice
Mm.
pixel art.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have not made very much recently, but hopefully I'll make some more later. I'm just reusing that like golden 20 that I use a lot, like commoners and like some monsters. So, you guys,
Yeah.
Vincent, as you
Sorry.
sneak around and they have issues perceiving you because I rolled that on the side. You manage to catch sight of 3 bandits who have just like kind of pressed up against the wall, like, oh god, they didn't see us. They're pressed up against the wall right there.
You just look around the corner like, what y'all doing?
What y'all doing?
They don't actually see you there, Vincent, because you're just sneaking around the corner, peeking over.
Sneaky.
Very
I
sneaky.
didn't know what I would do. I thought I would fail this. I thought I would get like 2 ones in a row.
Chick missile.
Okay, you know what time it is,
No.
boys.
Oh no.
Are you rolling magic missile?
Yeah, I aim for the one that looks different.
My goodness. That's pixel spritism. The one that looks different is the one that you target. That's so pixel spritism.
I scream, "Oh George!" and hit him for 18 points of damage.
Oh, is this a Minecraft YouTuber reference that I'm not getting? Because I'm.
Oh,
I
George.
kept joking
Oh,
about the
it's
dream
dream.
cosplay.
It's a
Oh,
it's a dream
guys.
I scream, "Oh George!" and I hit him for
Oh,
18 points of damage.
George.
8. Oh god, you just knocked him out.
Oh,
You bandits don't have that much HP.
L.
Y'all
Maybe
should have
not.
tried again later.
He may not have committed the
when my
murder of
armor
the old
class is
man, but these
low.
3? Mm-mm.
Vincent like pops from the corner, grins and goes, "Oh George," and this guy just.
No, it's less like that, and he just screams it. Shoots him.
Oh
Oh,
George!
George.
George, no! I don't want to go to Brazil.
Right, yeah.
I committed a
I don't want to
crime.
go to Brazil.
Okay, you have. Let me just drag him out of there too. I still cannot access all the tokens. Roll20 UI is disgusting.
It's okay.
Let me fix
The
that.
dream,
Whoop.
man.
As you like pop out 3 magic missiles, and this guy's just cold, like knocked out on the ground.
Are you following
Skids a
us?
couple of feet, and the other dudes are like, "Where did I go from?" Huh? One of them goes, "We didn't get paid enough for this gig."
Getting paid. And perchance comes up out of the the corner. He's like, "Why are you following us?" The hell. Herod's like, "Hey, why are you following us?"
Kind of
I
sus.
killed a man. I
Stop
killed him with
following.
my
It's
own
kind of
hand.
sus.
Oh, whoops! I opened up my notes by accident. You guys didn't see that.
We'll just go back on your
Um,
stream.
It's only for a split second. Good luck tracking that down.
Vincent
Smart.
sus. He killed right in front of me.
It's like, well,
Uh,
damn it.
yeah.
It's like, we're not telling you anything. You killed
okay,
Dawn.
I'm-
Not Donovan. Different Dawn. Okay, different Dawn.
Why do we have 4
Hmm.
characters in this campaign named Dawn?
Well, it's gotta be more.
Anyway,
Yes.
you're not gonna tell us.
Make an investigation check.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
everybody, if you want
Where's
to.
Okay.
the final boss?
Okay.
Can I make
We
an
have to fight.
investigation check?
We have to fight
Three.
100
Screw it, sure.
level 100
No,
mafia boss.
I don't. I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna roll around.
I got there 20. 20.
Dirty 20, nice.
Pug.
I got an
Yeah.
18.
That's a
Wet
16.
moist
You guys are
20.
rolling really well.
I'm so
Yeah,
happy.
because you guys are like, hey, you guys just creeped up on us. That's kind of sketch. So you guys look them up and down and be like, hang on. Most of you have been through the Cloven Conclave at some point. The
Yes.
hooved
Yeah,
symbol
we
with the
did.
wreath around it. I will paste that symbol into the D&D chat.
Green. Hoof.
Yeah, I'll paste that into the chat for people who are unfamiliar with it. I'll send those people on the stream. The Cloven Conclave banner looks something like this. You see
Mhm.
that like hooved symbol, kind of like embroidered on the corners of their jackets.
Ooh,
My mortal
that
enemies.
looks like 2 almonds.
People who actually care about the environment.
Are you following us?
Yeah, that's kind of
It's
sad.
none of your business.
It is our
Emergency
business,
meeting.
especially
Dwayne
if
is
you're following
safe.
us.
The
You're
main
really
guy who's trying to put up a
sketchy.
stand is like the one pointing fingers and go, none of your business. And the guy next to him, is kind of murmuring like, we heard some coin. We heard some coin in your pockets.
Oh. at the you heard some coin. Perchance is just gonna pick up a few pebbles off the ground and cast magic stone and let's see it. Get to 17 to hit the guy. Hit
my
the guy that was
God.
talking about coin. It's little,
Brutal.
little
You're just
pebbles,
slaughtering these poor men.
and it does
Unnecessary
4 damage.
violence.
It says
4
go away.
damage. As
Get
you
outta here.
flick the
It's alone.
pebbles and they're like, ah! And he's just running back out towards down this alleyway.
Unnecessary
Think.
violence.
So y'all wanted
They're
a
gonna rob
coin,
us.
huh? Hold
They're
on.
gonna rob us,
Y'all
okay?
wanted
Leave
a
us alone.
coin, right? And he starts pickpocketing the guy he knocked unconscious.
And he just is like,
He just runs after him.
and this guy runs up after him
leave
too.
him
They
alone.
just run out of the scene and down
They
the
just leave
alleyway.
their buddy.
And
leave
their
their
buddy's
buddy.
still knocked unconscious and like slumped up against the wall. a little
Just
What
bit.
did
leave
I
him alone.
get?
Just leave
What
him
did
be.
I get?
Nothing.
You went through his pockets?
Yeah. They
You
were gonna rob
find.
us.
I'll write this down
Lint.
in the chat. You find one
Find
dagger.
lint.
Nice.
He was holding that dagger. Like a really meager amount of coins, like 5 copper.
I'll leave everything on him. I still look through it, but I feel bad. And I leave him a what's copper? I leave him a copper piece as a treat.
It's a treat.
As a treat.
Payment. Your
He
payment
gets
is
a
due.
single penny
1
after
copper.
I bonked him upside the head.
Technically, a copper piece in D&D is worth less than a penny, depending on inflation.
Oh, goodness.
1 copper piece.
So you guys stare down the alley to make sure they're not coming back. Guys are like, are you gonna move on, or are you gonna pursue them?
Yeah. We're gonna move on.
Move
We
on.
don't want some guy. We're trying to find the dang location. Perchance has the letter
We
in
keep
her
getting-
hands, and she's like,
We keep
and
getting
she's like
distracted
aggressively
because
showing
we
her.
don't want to help Sigma.
Fuck.
Take
Sigma
this.
balls.
Listen here, you red versus blue AI looking motherfucker.
Ah.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. 1
Okay.
copper piece.
So you guys kind of huff and start moving back up.
Especially Perchance. She's the adult of the group.
All right, I'm
Not
switching
for
the screen back to
long.
the main screen.
25 boy incoming.
You guys are free to close roll 20 now if needed.
Yay.
You're
All right.
kidding me.
We are now back. Start walking back up to the office address that you had in your letter. It's like the most boring thing. As you get there, you see it's the most boring building you could ever imagine. Fieldstone. It's fashioned to the same matter the other one is made out of, the big like Lumi building. That one at least looked intimidating. This one is just
Yeah?
boring.
It's just stinky.
Okay.
Incoming. For
On a
me?
scale of 1 to 10, how edible are the rocks?
0.
Not
Like,
very.
higher than
Not
weed
very.
edibles.
As
Alright,
you like get
keep
in the
that in
door,
mind.
you can hear shouting coming inside. Like this really pissed off sounding dude. Sounds frustrated.
To say the
Table
least.
slamming.
That's
Like
Sigma.
chair scooching noises.
24 stab wounds.
Yeah. Unlucky Tuesday. You're free to voice that frustration if you would like to right now. I
Well,
did give you
I'd
some
like to
guidelines
tell you,
earlier if you
it's-
want to play off those.
It's
Pug.
pretty much just most of it is incomprehensible, but what can be made out is mostly being that he's pretty angry that this guy is. He's like, bruh, you. I'm paraphrasing here. He doesn't say bruh, but
Oh, we know.
No,
we
he
know.
but,
No.
No,
It is
he
for
does.
it is now just known
Um,
that Donovan says bruh on a daily basis.
He literally
Oh,
cannot
God.
go a single sentence without saying bruh.
Now I gotta do that.
No, it's
Okay,
okay.
but he's yelling at this guy about the fact that he knows that this guy is really, and he says he's anti-Oculox, but he isn't really because he's not doing anything about it. So Donnie's just basically,
Like you say you're
yelling up a
anti-Oculus,
fit.
but you're not doing jack shit about it.
bruh, like
Like that.
you say you're friends with the guy who made this Oculox, but you're not doing anything about it. You think that you think he's gonna do something like right by it, but I mean the ends don't justify the means. You can't just make something that spies on people. That is incredibly wrong, and I don't know
Oh,
how
Pug.
any of this is okay in your eyes. I mean, these are your people.
Big
Even though
brother.
you can bring down crime rates, this is
He's yelling
incredibly
at Sigma.
invasive to privacy.
He's yelling at Sigma. These are your people.
Bruh.
The
He's
bruh
yelling
is
at
the
Sigma.
icing on the cake. Alright, as you
These are your
guys
people.
knock on the
Yeah.
door, the shouting from inside suddenly stops. And you hear like I'll get it.
Who is them?
Is it a secret knock we're supposed to do?
I don't know, was that?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I do it anyways.
As the door swings open from the inside, and you see the familiar face of a former scaled bastard. Kind of dark skin, black
Another
hair,
tear.
glasses.
Yay.
He looks
Laugh.
really uncomfortable where he is currently, because there is
I'm
this like hulking blonde dude behind him who's looking very frustrated with what he's doing.
Just
It's
yelling
the
at him.
kind of guy that looks like he could catch a tank bullet in his teeth because he's got a con modifier of like +7.
He
This
puts the
guy is
fear of
literally
God
built
into
like a
us.
truck.
Somebody
He's
was like,
incredibly
you laugh like a
persuasive.
kettle. That's incredible.
Shut up! Shut up! Let me be funny. Let me laugh.
I hear Cammy laughing on a daily basis, and by God, is it the funniest thing ever? Like, it's so
Shut up.
contagious. Hey, I'm
Cammy
not
has a nice
insulting. I
laugh.
think it's hilarious.
Thank you. I
think it's hilarious.
appreciate that.
All right, he's like, you finally here. That took you a while. Come on in. I was just talking with Donovan here. Whispers to
Vincent
Vince.
like hears that name and he like quickly glances at him and then looks him up and down and just kind of shrugs.
Just sizes him up.
Oh, for the people asking in chat, it's his proficiency bonus is added to that, so it's normally a +4, but he's got
Yeah, he
proficiency.
gives
of
it a
plus
save.
Plus
3.
4.
The save is
Also
a
a very
+7.
normal number.
So, this guy looks pretty scared of the big
Rich
Donovan
Hand is like,
dude.
okay,
He looks
Okay.
for chance and actually I lost my train of thought, so he doesn't.
Oh.
As you guys are led
He
into the
doesn't.
room, it's not a very spacey
Instead
room.
for chance, look at
What's it
him.
gonna do?
There may be like 3 chairs total pushed up against the wall, and about 6 feet away is this really
Hello, you can
large,
sit on my lap.
a really large, like, bulky mahogany desk where
I will flay you alive.
where Sigma hops
Will
on
you
back
please
over
say
to
one word
and
correctly?
sits down.
That's all I beg for in these campaigns.
Woman.
A mahogany desk
And
where
then-
a mahogany desk. It's like really janky and badly put together. Where Sigma is sitting and he just looks frustrated as shit. Papers are piled like 2 feet high, and it's just so tempting to knock these towers over.
Gerard looks at him, but he's like, "No, Perchance is already mad enough because of the bandits, but so I'm gonna rein it in.
Like,
This is a new guy. I can bother that guy."
so how have you been? It's been some time.
Manticore.
I'm sorry,
don't
what?
think we've met much.
Gerard
we've
just
interacted
says
much,
idly, "We hold the
though.
Manticore."
Oh, that's nice.
We haven't
might
interacted
cut
much,
your letter.
Sigma, because I kind of mentally AFK'd every time we interacted.
What's
What
AFK?
the heck's an AFK?
Dissociation.
Is that that
Disassociated.
king guy that got assassinated?
Which king got
Yeah,
assassinated?
Yeah,
Oh,
I meant
AFK.
There's like 3 of them every
mentally
week.
AFK'd from Clone High. You
Oh
know,
my god.
you do that
Oh my
sometimes.
god.
Nothing
hate
bad
you
ever
all.
happens to the Kennedys.
Alright, yeah, final. What happened?
Ever happens to the king of these?
Guys, quiet. Final, what happened?
I hate you all.
For what?
Because of the Clone High
Why?
stuff.
Yeah.
We were making too many references.
I
Please
don't
never,
get-
please never DM me, Final. Like, if you mention Clone High, I'm gonna get like 80,000 edits of JFK as like angel dust from Hasbin Hotel. from
Wait,
Final
hang on a
Fantasy.
God.
second though. What?
Where are you?
I despise this visual.
I love how the chat's going like, how have you all been? Manticore.
Manticore. Manticore.
Kind of dancing around the evident subject at hand, Sigma kind of goes, so this is, he gestures over at the tall blonde dude. This is,
Bro.
So,
Donovan. He
Himbo.
came in earlier.
Himbo.
So where have
I have been
where have
here
you
for
guys
2
been?
hours.
What?
In a jail cell.
yeah, because
What?
an okay,
You didn't
Gerard.
go
It's
to
like
jail.
an old man got killed when we were walking up towards this location, and a guy in a red cloak with a silver tail dropped a knife on him, and we got blamed for it for a second until they got some Oculus something
Oh
jigamamotor
yeah, I also killed a man right
and
after.
checked it.
At the mention of
Didn't
Oculox,
kill it. We knocked him out.
at the mention of Oculox, he kind of tenses up a little bit, like this conflicted look on his face,
Stress, buddy.
as if he's kind of going to choose his next words very carefully. Like, I
Donovan.
see.
Donovan somehow looms more intimidatingly over his shoulder as he looks even more
Perchance just
angry.
looks at Donovan. Hey. Just
I
like
am
this
unaffected
masked
by the
tiefling just
himbo.
looks at you and just stares.
Do you
Very
know who
intimidatingly.
the old man was? He's
Uh,
deliberately avoiding
some-
the topic
His
of
name
the
was, like,
Oculox.
His name
A
was
man
like
named
Walker.
Wayland.
Okay, so can
Started with
Armand
a
come in and
W.
be like,
Wayland.
I don't know about that lady back there, but you
Wayland.
definitely know something.
I'm sorry, what?
Armand. Armand,
What did you say,
Armand,
Armand? I actually haven't met you yet. Please, let me introduce myself. He's
Ooh, another. What does Sigma think when he sees another deer? What's his first thought?
well, first off, you know when Windows computers blue screen?
That's him.
That's him right now.
That's he's
Do-do-do-do.
he's reverted back to like, hi, my name is Sigma. What's your name?
Oh my gosh. Okay, perchance it's just gonna like. Oh my god. Wait, what? What about Omen? Okay, perchance, like after like staring down Donovan for like a second, she can't see
He
shit,
stares
but like
right
her,
back.
just the intimidation of Haraj just talking to Sigma. It was a old man named Waylon.
Waylon, never.
Waylon.
I don't think I've heard of that.
Waylon.
What's a Wayland?
Oh.
What's a whale? What's a
I'm
land?
stuttering right now. Waylon or Weldon, what is his name?
Walden. Where's Waldo?
It was Wendell.
Oh,
Wendell.
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 What's a Wendell?
He got killed by a guy with a silver tail and a red cloak, and they thought it was us for a second, and they figured it out. It wasn't us. And so we're here after getting momentarily bugged by some bandits who wanted to rob us, but Chance flicked some stones at them, and they left.
Why-
Just started rambling.
Also,
Yeah.
I shot one of them.
Skill.
So-
My skills are itchy.
So the selective mute over here has a talking dragon for her now. That's
What?
special.
I've always,
He's always been there.
I've always been here.
Selective mute. Anyway,
Right!
Armand.
Perchance just crosses her arms.
Yeah, they had the interaction earlier where he kind of sized her up on that.
Chance crosses her arms.
Armand, what's your affiliation with these guys? These nerds.
I met them in Payton, and I'm now stuck with them because my mentor decided it would be good for me. But I'm starting to second guess that.
He elbows him in the side and says, "We're fattening him up for later."
I see.
dude?
What's a what?
Nothing.
Well, that's nice. So could you guys help me out for a moment here? Donovan has been on my tail. He's
Every
kind
time
of
he
going
goes
after me a
around,
lot
his
right now,
flinches a
talking
little
about
bit.
To be
things that
fair, it's a
Your
really
deal.
good tail.
I don't
Every
even
time he
have a
says
tail.
his name, Vincent just flinches a little bit. He's like, cool.
Okay. Okay. Herard's like, okay, so he points a little claw at Donovan. Who are you and why are you here? You're here to meet this
am
guy
Prince
for a while. For a
Donovan.
little bit.
Wait, hold on. I actually need. I'm gonna hop over to my computer so I can remember everything. I'm not used to this character yet. I am Prince Donovan Greenshard. I came from Gazia across the way. I have no reason to lie to you. I will be
Okay.
perfectly honest. And I am running from
Prince.
my uncle's assassins because I am
Assassin.
officially an outlaw in my home kingdom.
That's pretty cool.
Herard stares at
That's
him
rough,
for a second.
buddy.
It's like, that's a lot to unpack right now.
That's
But
rough, buddy.
who's trying to assassinate you?
My uncle. He killed my dad.
Oh. Ew.
But
Sounds like
anyway,
you have a very thin
Sounds
family.
specifically being here, I oppose the Oculox in every way, and I feel like this man is not doing enough about it.
He blue screens again in front of you guys.
Herard's like, okay.
The anxiety right here.
Oh, it's okay.
So how did he meet up with the himbo?
I made an appointment.
Portland, Oregon?
Actually, I'd like to interject right here. He kicked my door down.
I made an appointment and came early.
I was in the middle of.
I
was
you
in the
managed
middle
to
of.
come before they even had an
Herard
appointment.
just starts laughing. Starts busting.
I was resorting my papers.
was
I
Recategorizing
unsorted your
them.
papers.
kicked his door down. Oh my gosh.
Hey, we do that sometimes.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
You're next, Sigma.
I am
Okay.
terrified.
We got your letter and we came within leisurely pace. What did you need of us?
That letter. Sorry. I sent that by mistake. It was I had overestimated how bad the problem was. Hey, what
Are
have
you
you
sure
guys been
about
up to
that?
recently?
Already
War
answered that.
crimes.
We already answered that. On
We
a
also
serious
visited
note,
Prince's entire extended family.
That's
Perchance
nice.
size. Julie sized. Shrug of a shoulder.
Armand, make an insight check.
Vincent
my
looks up for
God, hold
chance.
on.
We could meet the rest if we
No.
really desired.
The rest?
Perchance swats at Vincent and kind of like grabs the front of his hat, and just pulls it down over his eyes.
Wait, insight or investigation?
Like Vincent now.
Either. Depends on what you'd like to do.
I want to draw that.
Because
I'm pretty
Armand is
sure
the brains of the group right now.
Draw that.
investigation is
all of our brains are kind of gone right now.
Karik is our
Y'all
usual
have
brains.
brains?
12.
No,
that's
not here.
actually higher than the threshold because it wasn't a very high threshold. No, Armand, because you are a skeptical person that you were like, this guy knows more than he's letting on earlier, and this is just confirming all of that right now. Because you're listening to this guy, he's tripping over his own words, constantly changing the subject, and just stuttering left and right. You think this is super sus.
Leave him alone.
He vented.
Just has a
I
stutter.
saw him go into a vent.
And then Sigma crawls into the vent.
Kinda
And he
sus,
hides there.
I'm not gonna lie. Wait, there's vents?
No, there aren't. I'm kidding. I was
No.
kidding.
Oh, no. Darn.
That's
Shut-
cursed. That's really cursed.
Vincent, get out of here. Vincent,
Vincent, that's
I've already sent you that.
that's really cursed.
Get out of here.
That's a really
Thanks,
cursed
Tyler.
image.
Get out of here.
Sigma takes a couple steps away from Armand, and like at this point, he scooches his chair off to the right side of his desk, so that he's like partially obscured by the stacks of papers on there. He's like,
Oh, sorry.
recently I've been rearranging these my work. As you can see, I have
Can I rearrange your work?
what?
Can I rearrange your work?
No.
I
Yeah.
like
Can
that
I
stack of
rearrange
papers,
it?
but it would be really nice on the floor.
I mean, most of this is confidential.
Gerard points at Donovan and is like, I like this guy.
I want to rearrange Sigma's papers.
No, okay.
I'm
At that
gonna
point,
rearrange
Perchance
your
is like,
face.
okay.
I can't hear.
Perchance
I
just,
can't
like-
hear final over. You guys. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Man, this is why I don't like voice chatting. I always get talked over.
It's okay. I can hear you, and then I can just get
There you
people
go.
to shut up for you. That's what DMs do.
Never mind. Just never
No,
mind.
no.
No.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Can you even turn me any lower?
Okay. We'll get back to that later then. So as Sigma's, he's kind of like really anxious right now, trying to keep his papers on the desk and not in Donovan's hands.
Okay. Perchance,
Okay, no.
Perchance seeing Sigma all stressed out is gonna like literally gonna wield her quarterstaff and just like nudge Donovan away from the desk to like gently like hold out the staff and just nudge him away.
He's unhappy
Vincent
about that,
looks
but
up
he
for
complies.
And it just has the eyes of like what you imagine goes through a cat's head before they knock a water glass off.
No! Gerard's having so much fun right now because of that.
He just starts walking closer to the table, just inching
okay,
closer
so
and closer.
Armand
Yes.
doesn't even want to deal with this. He goes right over to where the papers are, and he knocks them over onto the ground.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
I wanted to do it.
Make an investigation check now that all of this crap is just scattered everywhere. What titles are you guys able to pick out?
Right, just like
Time to shine.
jumps onto the ground, just starts looking through shit.
I got a 13.
11, 13.
So we're putting
I got a 7.
investigation.
Yep.
Oh my god!
Nat
Oh no!
20!
It's not
Nat 20!
man.
Natural 20! Let's go!
Nice.
Pogger.
Gerard was
Perchance
waiting for
sees
this
the
moment.
entirety of existence.
Gerard was waiting for this moment.
So, to everyone who rolled between 1 and 10, you,
Hug.
as the top papers get knocked over, you see they're all like random menial tasks. They're like, advocate for rights for pseudo-dragons, or like arrange sewer cleanings on the 28th, or random
I've got to
crap.
sign up for those sewer cleanings.
Or it's also like
Michael
random crap
signed up
like
for those sewer cleanings.
establish more Requiem surveillance. So you're just seeing like totally unrelated things to the Oculus, and you're pissed by that. You're like, God, this guy is not doing what he's supposed to be doing. Those
Donovan
who
would
rolled,
probably be more pissed, but he can't.
those who rolled between 10 and 15, you guys, as more of the papers have been scattered, you guys see older things under that have been buried by the menial tasks and random whatchamacallits. You see the starts of an anti-Oculux essay, and just the title and the first couple sentences before it stops. You see a couple of diagrams of Eastshire, which I will pull up one of them as a handout.
Yeah.
Like half-finished papers that are never going to see the light of day ever again because they've just been buried so deep. And for perchance, you
Quite good.
Hug.
are at the bottom of the stack as everything was knocked over, and Gerard immediately goes there and picks out the very bottom thing. It's a half-finished letter to you guys requesting backup faster.
The letter. I've seen your comic page.
Hey,
It's like
are you
Hug.
real person?
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna finish first. It's asking you guys to get here fast because shit's hitting the fan.
Hug. Drama.
But
Drama.
that's the way bottom of the stack. And
Gerard is like,
Good
ooh.
thing we procrastinated.
and then
Armand's
Like 3 weeks.
So then-
Armand looks at him smugly and says, "I knew you had something to hide. You should have just fessed up when we asked."
he just looks flustered as crap.
Sorry, okay. Because of all the paper on the floor, perchance it's just like, I hate everything right now. And she's like, I just want to sit down and let like sit, take a breather, and like everyone just chill out
No.
for a second. But no, there's paper on the ground, and Gerard's having the time of his life. He grabbed the bottom of the stack. He's like, yes. You want it faster. What's going on? What happened?
And Sigma he just ignores that, rushes to the ground, starts scooping up papers and trying to put them back onto the desk, and he just like,
Red just clutches the letter, just defensively. He's like,
I can't say.
is it because of the thing?
What thing?
Thing. Aka thing.
Is it like Voldemort? Can you not say it? Who's Voldemort?
He kind of
Who's
like
Voldemort?
What the
he's
heck
got
is a
this-
Voldemort?
who's Voldemort? He puts his hand to his chin and just kind of thinks for a second, like, oh god, this is too much, and then kind of takes the paper out of Gerard's hand, flips it over, and writes on the back,
Pug!
physically cannot say.
Pug! Lore! You can't say it because
He's-
the
he's
thing will...
He's just like,
The-
he's got a hand on
We'll
his
hear him.
forehead, like face palming as he's doing this, like,
Vincent gives him a thumbs up.
I'm gonna roll out some damage.
Oh?
Or
Damage?
oh,
Uh,
it's gonna explode. It's
Uh-oh.
gonna explode.
Oh no!
Well, we are
praying to
gonna
the
hurt
RNG
Sigma?
gods. I'm praying to the RNG gods.
Is it gonna hurt Sigma? Oh no!
Okay, he's,
Ah!
let me check his total health.
Ah! We have potions, don't we? Potions.
Oh, he's fine. He's
Bam.
fine. Don't worry.
Ah!
Less than half my health. Actually, no, that's not true.
I think I have the
That's-
least amount of health. I'm
I
not
have
crazy.
38 health, so that would bring me down really low. Holy
And
crap.
he just kind of like he's having a bad migraine or something. He's just like, oh my god, okay.
Ah,
And then he explodes.
No, he just kind of yeah,
His head just
he's
hurts.
holding his temples
Like
like
a
he's got a
grape.
horrible migraine. He's like, yeah, physically cannot.
hey, Cably,
Um,
stop spamming 20 in chat. Stop spamming 20 in the chat. Anyway.
I don't really mind.
I'm interacting with the chat while I play.
Yeah.
I am not interacting.
Yeah,
with
hello
the
guys.
chat
I can
while
see you guys
play.
in the I can see you guys in the chat.
I'm earning their favoritism. So I can
And he kind of
Psychic
slumps
damage.
forward on the desk a little bit and pushes the paper back towards Herard.
Gerard is like watching this and it's like, oh shit. Very
eyebrows
serious.
kind of knit together.
It looks.
He's massaging
He
his
looks-
temples like, oh god, that hurt.
It looks.
Oculux.
Good God.
Where are we being
I
zoned of
bonked
truth?
him.
Pulls the hair back, and then like scribbles on it some more. You can't really see what he's writing, but pushes it back to Herard and like this kind of really messy handwriting.
Yeah.
It says, "Go through all the papers."
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Investigation time.
that's-
Actually, no, you guys
I
already
do
rolled investigation on these.
Dropping on things
I do a
that
good
aren't
job
mine.
at that. I'm gonna roll another investigation.
No, you don't have to, because you guys technically already
I'm
did.
rolling another investigation too.
Okay, I guess we're just doing that.
Shit. Okay.
10.
Yeah, I'm
At
gonna
this
do
point,
one
Donovan
too.
and Armand
I'm
are
just
just
gonna
like, I
roll.
knew something was up.
He's not saying
I got a
anything.
19. I wasn't. I
Ah.
guess.
He got a
God.
3.
Hey, Vincent comes in clutch with a 19.
Yeah.
Good God.
Oh, I didn't even add my modifier. It's a 21.
Ooh,
Yeah, fuck.
nice.
Fuck.
All right, if you roll between 1 and 5, he's kind of scooped up most of them. They're rearranged in like a random order now because they're not chronologically sorted anymore. As you're
Oh,
poking
shit.
through and like just kind of searching, the ones that you pull out and like toss out to the floor, the ones that you're discarding, are the ones people aren't looking through anymore. As perchance comes to join you and help pull the stupid ones from the ones that you guys want to read through. After some sorting time, Vincent, just because he's lucky, comes up, picks a random one out of the stack.
Hey, this one seems important.
Random chances victorious.
I don't know why it was calling to me like an Uno card.
As you see a letter addressed from someone named Darshan Moody asking for a meeting on
Those sound boring. You can do those over Zoom. Or email.
a meeting on May 4th
Oh my god.
privately.
I'm gonna let you finish that, but like I just had a big brain idea.
Oh,
Yes.
what is it?
So you know how for the one shot on Halloween we're supposed to make new characters, and I was deciding between a wizard and a monk.
Yeah.
What if I made a monk, but I made a monkey monk?
Oh my god.
Reject
Anyway.
modernity. Return to monkey.
Banana.
Return to monkey.
Return to monkey.
Okay.
Go back! I want to be monkey.
I
Okay,
shall return.
like- Once Herard reads Moody, perchance is gonna cross her arms, be like, oh god, that. His names. I don't.
So you keep on going through the letter, privately, and this it's like some random shop. The name on it says Silvertip Shark, but you haven't seen this walking by. It's just some random shop. You're assuming.
Silvertip.
I want to say
Silvertail.
something
I don't know.
intelligent. I want to say something intelligent, but I don't think Donovan would be very good with that.
Silvertip shark.
As like
Gareth
you
is
keep
so
pulling
into.
through the papers, there are like you pull out a lot of anti-Oculox stuff. There was a lot of half-started
built
essays, half-started like speeches, half-started like general this stuff is stupid ranting. But it's all been hiding for some reason. It's all in the bottom of the stack earlier that you had to sort and pull out. And Sig was just like standing behind his desk, like head in his hands,
Just
just
dealing
kind
with a massive
No, it's
migraine.
not head empty. We wanted to hit it off the table. It's not our fault.
of
I can do it again if you need me to.
Gerard's like, I started.
Yeah, I was playing off of the one shot where you guys were like, let's look off the desk, and I was like, what if I made that plot relevant?
Okay, so Woody wants to talk to you, but you don't want to.
That was May that was on May 4th. Not May the 4th be with you. But no, that was on May 4th. That was a while ago.
The campaign. What's the date?
The date in the
Isn't that
campaign
the-
is currently May. Oh, it's not a while ago. It was 1 day ago.
Oh,
What Star
Oh,
Wars?
so
movie came
you
out
didn't go.
yesterday?
you didn't go.
What
No,
Star
I
Wars
went
movie came out
yesterday.
yesterday? This is very important to the plot.
The what yesterday?
What Star Wars movie came out on May the 4th yesterday? It's very important to the plot that I know.
Some horrible knockoff like space movie about mind flayers and aboleths came out.
Like,
Was
Yeah.
it good? Is the question.
No, it was god awful.
bad.
Great, that's what we're gonna watch.
Go back. I want to be monkey.
Return to monkey.
Go
We
back.
should probably get back on track.
But
Yes.
did you go to Aiden to talk to him?
No, it was in Eastshire.
Sure.
He asked me
Oh,
to meet him over
sure.
there.
Oh, it's a shop in Eastshire. Okay. Did you go?
Hmm.
Yeah.
What did he say?
I physically cannot. This is difficult.
All right. Gerard just like
Hmm.
stares at the paper and just makes a real frustrated noise.
Yeah. As
Tiny frustrated dragon noise.
as he's holding that paper in his hands, it's like that says like physically cannot say, and then go through the rest of the stack. He flips it over again, and you're reading through like the extra alarm letter, where it's kind of like, hey, shit's gonna hit the fan. I'm not sure if I'll be able to communicate for a little while after this. If you need extra information, you go to Calliope.
Ah,
Flippity.
And
Are we doing some
detailed
traveling?
on the letter.
Or
Well,
is that a
Calliope is in
person?
Eastshire.
I will happily get to
You
the
could have told
bottom
us
of
when
this
we
for
were
you.
still there.
Well, I mean, Donovan is this total stranger in the room watching, like, some dude you're supposed to have an appointment with. Like, some district legislator or some shit. He's just having a
gotta-
mental breakdown in front of you.
I gotta decide which. If I'm gonna go with you, I gotta tell the guys that I'm protecting that I'm going. I don't think they'll be able to finish their tour if they if I'm not with them. But this is pretty important. So, I mean, this is coming down to whether or not this is outweighing the fact that I've got a job. I don't know. Hold on, I'm trying. Hold on, out of character. I'm trying to go back and figure out what the band's name was.
Nirvana.
Nirvana, right? I feel like Nirvana is really gonna take off, but I mean they're gonna need. I gotta set up like another bodyguard and. So I mean, if you guys have anything to say about this, if you don't want me to go, I'll happily just go and do something else.
Somebody
But
make a
I will
history
be
check.
happy to help you if you
What's
want.
your opinion on the band Queen?
Somebody make a
What are
history
we-
check.
what are we
Somebody who
talking
is
about?
not Donovan, make a history check.
Alright.
Donovan is right now contemplating.
because I'm actually proficient in it.
I
So
have
no,
zero.
Donovan just
Never
got on
mind.
the continent. He has no idea what's going on.
Because right now
I
he's
got-
contemplating whether or not to join the party and like finish just like righteous quest or go back to the
I got
job that he has a
15.
duty.
Like,
Vincent, you do recall that in Eastshire, not to throw you under the bus or anything, Unlucky Tuesday, but
Yeah.
during one of the first 2 sessions of this game, they were in Eastshire, and I mentioned like this random inn. It's called the Maestro's Inn, where they have like a contract system with bards and performers, where they're usually looked after pretty well.
Is that the
it's-
one where we went to that was racist? Or
No, that's the one where Strum got a spot, and like Strum,
oh,
yeah,
where we had the chicken mukbang.
different
Yes.
different inn, but yeah, they had like a decent
Strum
contract
gets
system
us
going on with
into a
musicians.
lot of inns,
And
okay?
if you set them up over there, they theoretically should be good for a while, and they can find their own bodyguard from there. That's what you remember.
Cool.
Assuming you relay this information to Donovan.
I do, because it's good thing you just said that, because like I feel like it went in one ear and out the other, because I do not understand a word you just said.
I'll just reiterate.
So they should be able to figure things out from there.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
should be able to figure it out. I'm just stupid, out of character.
I can probably send a courier to get them that message if you want to do anything right now. But if we have time, I can go and do it in person.
Sigma kind of just he sits up a
are-
little bit straighter and goes, "There's no particular rush right now. We kind of missed the first deadline completely. From here, it's just damage control on." He doesn't say it directly. He just kind of goes, "That."
So do you want to go and meet the band? Nah.
I actually don't listen to them, but I can
I would
help you
like
get
to.
a courier if
I
you'd
want a
like.
t-shirt.
The courier would be fine. Yes.
All right. He kind of.
Perfect. We're
out
not
of character.
taking.
We can't be meeting Nirvana this far off course. I don't want to derail the campaign on my first session.
I
So
mean,
why are you even talking
Clearly
about
you
Nirvana?
haven't met me.
well,
Because
Donovan
that's the
needs
name of
to
the bards he's protecting.
Yeah, Donovan needs to have some sort of segue into the party, and right now he's currently associated with a band of bards.
Named Nirvana.
Yeah.
Can I get a t-shirt? I listen to them.
Oh my god.
Actually, I
haven't
don't really listen to them. It's one of my friends does, and I want to get it for them.
You have friends?
I do. One of them's my brother.
No,
The other one's a lizard.
Damn.
I
Then you have
don't.
like this group. They're pretty cool too. How about you? You never seem to talk about them. I wonder why that is.
I don't need friends. They disappoint me.
You disappoint us.
I don't need me. I disappoint me.
The cycle of disappointment.
It's just me being disappointed in myself.
The crab cycle. There is only one stage, and it is crab.
At the mention of that, I take off my hat.
There's a hat. There is a crab under the hat.
Bird
That's a-
instantly
that's
launches at the
racist.
crab.
No, I knocked him out of the sky.
All right, Vincent, make an initiative check, and
Oh!
Gerard, make an attack
No,
roll with
I-
bite.
He's gonna magic missile Harad, and Harad only has like 11 hit points. Don't
Yeah, I
magic
don't
missile him. He's just faking him out. Wait, am I doing an attack roll?
You are making an attack roll,
Do
and Vincent
it.
make an initiative. Oh boy. Gerard,
don't
have
if
good
your
initiative.
attack roll bypasses the initiative roll, I'm gonna say that you get to the crab.
No.
Why
What's
is
the Pseudo Dragon
You killed my
stat
cat.
block?
I will
This is a
shoot you.
Attack
No!
modifier for a pseudo dragon's bite. I'm gonna Google that 1 second.
Oh
beat
god.
the shit out of a
Do not
crab?
bite my crab. I say this to Harad.
I'm not
like, as
gonna
soon
bite
as I
him.
see him.
I'm just gonna
If you
grab
bite
him.
my
He's got a
crab,
+4.
I
+4
will
to bite.
shoot you.
Okay. What's
I have
what's a grapple?
enough. I have
Grapple.
one more. I have one more level 4 spell slot. I will
Please, for the
literally
love-
kill you.
God, don't kill my. Okay.
Hungry little
What-
dragons going after little prey animals, as per usual.
Oh, the crab. Missed. He smacks onto Vincent's face.
As Gerard launches upward, like totally oblivious to everything else that's going on around him, jumps
And
up
I
to
just
Vincent,
smack him
miss
off the
aims,
sky.
and Vincent just slaps him, and he kind of comes crashing down onto Sigma's desk with a really indignant splat. And Herart's like, "Jeez, dude." And Sigma just
I put my hat back on.
Perchance is like, bro. Oh no, Herart's like, lol.
Sigma's like, we could please give back to the
Donovan's
matter
just
at hand.
watching this happen.
Don't you dare touch crackers, you slut.
Language.
Herart's just laughing. Perchance just looks very done. She's like, yeah, it's crossed. Okay, what are we doing? Donovan needs to join the party, eventually. But he has to go to send him a letter to his bard friends.
Yeah. Eventually Sigma kind of goes, okay, as you've figured, I literally, physically cannot talk about it or
Yeah.
speak out against it
Yep.
currently because of he
Certain thing.
pauses as if to kind of choose his words very carefully.
Actually, boys reunion tour.
Condition. There's a condition that I am following right now that prohibits me from talking about it as much as it, pause again,
Mhm.
peeves me.
Yep.
I do, however, he kind of pauses again as if to wait for some sort of shock again. Nothing comes. And he just kind of sighs and goes, "Can any of you dispel a curse?"
Let's see.
I can cut his head off.
Please
No.
don't. I'd like to keep my
Rather
head, please.
unfortunate, we have never dispelled a curse, and we kind of need to be able to do that. We have
Where
never
is
done
your
it, though.
your recap book? Your spell
I
book.
should have
What's in your
become
spell
a
book?
spellcaster.
Stoker's counter spell. I think counter spell would work.
Counterspell
Okay.
works against actively cast magic, I think.
Uh,
Fairly positive.
we don't
I
have any.
blindness and deafness, if
I
that will
think
No.
there is actually a dispel curse spell, so
There
Yeah.
is.
There is, but
I
none of
I
us
don't
have
think
it.
Hold on, I
counterspell
have
would work in its
bestow
place.
curse.
There
Would
might be
that-
a potion. There might be a potion that can dispel it if we can find one in town. We can buy
Someone
it.
get a
Probably.
milk bucket.
Just goes and
Just
milks
make
the
him
nearest
chug
goat.
milk, guys. What could possibly go wrong? He's probably lactose intolerant.
Titty milk.
Go shit yourself. It'll get rid of the curse.
Problem solved, boys.
No, none of us have that spell yet.
And he puts his
Wait.
Eight?
No, I'm sorry. I was. Why?
No worries.
Why
I
can't
know.
Can we bestow a curse that if you take damage from talking shit about some cult, then the people who make you take damage take damage?
I think the curses specified
I
in the
feel
book
that
are pretty
Thorns
specific.
3.
Shit.
No. I want to give them Thorns 3.
Yeah, there
Um,
is. Yeah, curses in D&D, the ones that you can afflict are like giving disadvantage on certain checks with an ability score, disadvantage on attack rolls, wisdom saves, to do nothing, and doing extra damage to that person in particular. This is... Yeah, it's...
Why can't we get creative?
Oh!
Can I
NPC
bunk
magic,
him with
guys.
my morning star?
Wait, I have an
He
idea.
just slowly. He puts his hand on the handle to his morning star.
Wait, I have
Yeah.
an idea. Does Sigma know illusory script?
Let me check his sheet, actually.
Because perchance does.
Eh,
Oh yeah, and perchance could like write down questions and show it to Sigma, and Sigma can just say yes or no.
Well, I mean, I feel like he would have written this. Not this is out of character. Would not imply that Donovan would say this, but I feel like if he was
Let's see.
actually able to write down any information at all, he would have done it on physical paper.
Yeah, no, I know, but like,
So
It's
any
just-
mention of this might hurt him.
maybe even thinking about it could hurt him.
Probably. Well, I mean,
thinking
maybe?
about the question to answer it. Yes or no?
I mean, he wasn't hurt just now. I shouldn't be discussing it because I don't think Donovan would have any input.
We don't know.
I think I
He's too
could
stupid.
learn detect thoughts? Question mark. And if it doesn't hurt him to think about it, we could just try our best.
How long does it
Mhm.
take you to learn detect thoughts?
He has
I
to
don't
write
know,
it
but
down
it
from the
takes-
book.
And also takes money.
And it takes
How
about an
much?
hour per level as well.
Oh, jeez.
It's like level 3, I think. Level 2.
Do we have 3 hours and a ton of money? Perhaps. Perchance.
Shut
Snaps.
Perchance.
I mean, is there anything
like-
stopping us from ruining your campaign further with this?
It's like if he knows the illusory skipped spell, he can he can cause writing to appear an entirely different message written in a different hand and language, etc., etc. So like whatever the Oculus sees won't be able to see whatever Sigma writes to the party.
Unfortunately,
Maybe?
he does not know illusory script.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
Is
Somebody's
incapable of
convinced that we're
learning it.
playing Wings of Fire D&D right now, and this is hilarious to me.
We're not playing Wings of Fire.
It's okay, run with it.
Regular human.
We got a scavenger, we got a horned scavenger, we got a deer scavenger, we
I'll be
got
honest
another
with you guys,
scavenger.
Scavenger is just
A
a deer.
scavenger?
I'll be honest with you guys, before I even met Cammy, I had no idea what Wings of Fire was, and I still
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Good.
It's
the word-
a dragon
That's
series.
Yeah, the word for
that's
human
a
is
important
scavenger.
It's like
I feel like
Aragorn
that's
honestly,
heresy.
I
I feel like
I
that's
feel like they
heresy
should
on this
rewrite Wings
stream.
of Fire. Instead of scavenger, it should be stupid little monkey.
Monkey.
That's how it is in the second arc.
That's what they
Baldur.
are.
Third arc.
Stupid little monkey.
Hey,
Monkey.
wait,
Anyway,
if they're scalies, would that make
Dragons?
humans
Hot take,
skinnies?
Dragon Slayer is a horrible
Yeah.
No, they are
book.
stupid
Nothing
little
happens in
monkey.
it for 500 pages. It literally sucks.
Dragons that cosplay as humans
I actually
are
haven't
skinnies.
read anything past book 10.
Good.
It just
read
started going
book 10,
downhill so fast,
and
I just
it's
stopped reading
like-
them.
Loki
You
kind of
should buy
good.
Dragon Slayer just to see how much of a waste of money it is. It's
No,
$20
I
and
don't wanna waste
nothing
my money.
happens.
I didn't even buy Dragon Slayer. I just pirated a PDF. I'm gonna be honest.
Everyone's
was
saying I
bad.
should be banned for saying Wings of Fire stuff.
That's incredible. Welcome to my fan base, guys, where saying the wrong thing will basically be a hate crime.
Wings of Fire does
Sorry,
suck.
guys, I've committed a hate
I've
I'm
encountered
crime.
way
hey,
too many
I don't know
people
about
here.
I don't know about you, but hate crime is synonymous with war crime, and I have committed quite a few war crimes.
Dragon
Uh,
Slayer absolutely sucks. I am so glad I didn't buy it.
It does. I can
I
send
bought
you
it and I have not
the
read it.
book. It is 500 pages of literally nothing.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Fun
Uh-oh.
fact, my least favorite part of the book is the fact that they retconned, Peryl's brother that Kestrel
Yeah.
killed? She
Yeah.
snapped his neck. He is literally dead. He's alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've known that. We've known that since it came out.
Yeah,
It's
but
Sky.
he's not supposed to be alive.
She didn't know that. I
No,
didn't know that.
that's just the thing. In the canon of the books, Kestrel snapped his neck and threw his corpse in the river and was like, I'm taking the better child and going. That's like a canon thing that happens. And the book is just like, well, his neck snapped, but I mean, who cares? And it's like, I
He's
didn't
still
know.
alive with the broken neck.
Anyway, it
Okay,
doesn't matter.
Okay, so like
He's
here's the
nearly
thing about
decapitated.
storytelling.
That's not his
A
problem.
perfect example is in the Beastars manga.
Oh my god.
They presented us
Stop
with...
bringing up the Beastars manga.
Okay, let me say it. Okay, so
Stop it, Lewis Beastars.
no,
I'm begging.
let me speak. So basically, they presented
No.
us with information that Melon's father was dead. His mother ate him, and then his father shows up out of nowhere for no reason, does not contribute to the plot, and then just leaves. That's exactly what they did with the Sky.
It could be an
That's exactly
unreliable
what they did.
narrator scenario, dude.
Yeah,
like
but
the
they didn't
narrator
make that
couldn't have
clear.
known that.
They did
My
not
God.
make that clear, unlike in the Who Killed Temar, when it showed him being killed.
None of us have read these stars, my guy. We've
I-
only seen bits of the
Trying to
anime.
explain, and I'm using it as a comparison.
I
I
don't
read
know
the
what's going
manga.
on.
You guys are making the kids scared in the chat.
None of the kids in
Retcons
the
do
chat are
not lead to
weebs.
better endings.
Okay, so
I'm
several
worried.
people want me gone because I've committed a war crime, a hate
Book
crime, by
discourse.
saying Rolf is not good.
I
Narrator discourse.
cannot move.
Conning
Brother,
discourse.
I am immobilized.
All right.
Okay,
back
so
to our game.
we've hit a standstill at the in the game. We don't know what.
Okay. So you guys can get Donovan's band aware that he's going, or I can drop a quest from Sigma, or we can do both. It's up to you guys, actually.
We can do both.
Okay.
Both is
Both is
good. Tony Stark.
So you guys, I'm gonna write down your current leads on the situation. You guys have Nirvana getting Donovan to join. You guys have Calliope to interrogate for info. You guys have Darshan Moody to track down in Eastshire. Question mark, question mark, question mark. And
beat him up. Beat him up.
and
Finish what Owen started.
you have what on earth is the Oculox? And I'm gonna have him give you guys a personal quest right now. At this point, he's sitting there, hand on his head. He's just massaging his temples, like,
Sigma's not having a good time.
I don't want to
Big
do
ass migraine
that
right
shock
now.
again. And at this point, he's just like, I'll tell you this. Waits a moment as if expecting something, and the moment passes and nothing happens. He's like, oh, no, okay. There's a formal event coming up later this week. I can get you guys in. I'm pretty sure the Oculox officials
Sorry,
are.
I'm just so mad about WAF in the chat.
The Oculox
continue.
officials are probably gonna be there. I can get you guys in as personal guests as a plus scans the room +6, I suppose. You couldn't prepare for that. Get information directly from the source. I don't think I can do that personally right now because of the condition.
Mhm.
The papers here are yours to look through. I don't have anything to hide in those. But
We probably shouldn't have messed these up.
Booga booga.
Now we gotta sort through them.
it was for the hesitates again. It was for the better. I don't think I would have been able to communicate what that letter had said if you guys hadn't picked it out.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real. Selective mute over here is sketchy. Vincent is
Hey,
annoying.
Gerard's like, okay, she can't talk. I was talking for her the whole time.
Armand is.
I have a very good impression.
I'm sorry, Armand. You give me bad vibes, and Donovan, you interrogate me too much. I'm not really a fan, but currently, you're the best bet I've got at figuring this shitstorm out. So, I guess I gotta give it to you. Formal events on May 7th. It's currently May 5th, just out of character. So May 7th. I'll get you more information on that as it comes out tomorrow. I'll get you guys a map of the Eastshire area so you guys can pick an inn to get to. This is out of character, by the way. I'm just, as a DM speaking. You guys can pick a spot to go to. Pretend Sigma passes you guys a map. You guys pick a spot that he will meet up with you later to give you information on the situation.
Information on the situation.
That sounds like a really good catchphrase. Let me check this crap out.
Shut up, policy.
Do 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 do.
So the current things are the Swallows. I actually don't have that many inns written out. Swallows Overture Inn, which is in the Skybound district, which is not too far. and the Forlorn Tavern in the Innsmouth district. As well as... Wow, I actually did not write that much. I'm sorry. I didn't prep. Maestro's Inn, which is the one that Donovan's...
Wait, you do prep?
She does like
I
2
don't.
hours of prep before the thing, and it's a miracle that this campaign has gone so far because it's really good.
It is amazing.
No, I actually wrote the arc in advance, and prepping 2 hours before each game is just like pulling the details that I want into the game. Yeah, that's the inn selections that you guys saw on the map. Just those 3. And I was setting on the map of Eastshire for reference, so you can tell where each district is. You guys are currently in the trade district up north. Let me get that map for you guys. Most of my time prepping is spent on making the graphics, let's be honest here.
So where we dropping, boys?
I don't know. Where are you dropping?
So where are we right now?
You guys are
follow
currently
the
in
group
District
'cause
6,
I'm
the
a
trade district.
sheep. I'm a sheep. I follow the group.
As
District
do I.
6, where is that? Okay, it's on the edge. Very
Yeah, up
edge.
north.
Okay, so why are we looking at the map? I'm
Picking an inn for the night.
Because you asked.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry,
Picking
I wasn't expecting it to get this far tonight because you guys blew over the Wendell encounter a little bit quicker than I anticipated.
Wendell,
Well, you
stay
ignored
Paris.
me,
You weren't
so
expecting
I'm
us
sorry.
to. I'm curious when this ends because it is wrapping up because it's like only what 30 more minutes max.
Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap up in the next 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, I am curious as to what you were thinking. What would happen with those bandits?
I will tell you after the session ends.
Alright.
bad ever happens to Final Shackdown.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
We should just kill. We should just kill Final.
Nothing.
Oh,
want
see,
some
let's
venison?
kill Final. Venison time.
Referencing the venison joke, Armand is a deer person, so
Okay.
venison is deer meat. So whenever people try to threaten Armand, they say, "Want some venison?"
They're
Want
like,
some venison?
what's your
I have
opinion
been-
on venison, Armand?
Don't forget that you're explaining that because the chat is full of 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I actually knew what venison was from a young age because I grew up in
stairs
the
and
woods.
stairs.
I was
and I'm in
born at a
college.
young age.
Hey Vincent,
I
if you
was
want
born at a
venison, I'll
very
shove
young
my
age.
arm so far down your throat that I can touch your heart.
Oh God, guys.
Remove the fun.
So please pick an
Oh my
inn off
God.
of the list I gave. Swallow's Overture, which is in Skybound. Skybound is the district to like the polar
Skybound
south.
sounds like a whole pixel minigame.
Skybound is far away. Skybound's too far.
Skybound's really far away.
Skybound.
The Forlorn Inn in the Innsmouth district, which is the one you can't see the number for, is the green one off to the left side.
Innsmouth in the light green area.
Or you have the
We're near there.
Maestro's Inn, which is in the Port district. The Port district is the closest one, and that's also where Donovan might want to bring his friends, the bards.
Yeah.
Let's go to the bards.
All right.
All right, as you
Maestro.
guys are like, yeah, let's pick this one and get your choice back to him. He's like, all right,
So it's in 2?
yeah, that's in District 2.
Yep.
I'll get your information to you there.
Okay.
Until then.
Don't strain
Alright.
yourself.
Oh, trust me, I do this on a daily. I'm a student.
You-
This is what I do.
He's used to it.
The campaigns as we go.
Incredible.
It's like as much as as much as Herard dunks on Sigma, he's like, okay, he's like Jimmy, like don't kill yourself.
So,
I'm not
yeah,
in
where
finals
are
4.
we dropping, boys? Where do you think we're gonna go?
On to the it's to do
Tilted
the 2
Towers.
district.
Tilted Towers.
All right, and that will conclude tonight's session. As you guys open the door to head out, and I mean, at this point, it is like 5 or 6 in the evening. So, Herard,
And only
make a perception check.
11:30 at night.
Just Herard, make a perception check.
Me? Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh God. Not him.
Perception
Can I
is
roll
He's gonna
initiative?
stop my crab and kill
One
me.
sec.
Right as you're leaving, as the rest of the party's like, okay, we got a plan ish in motion. There's information. There's an event upcoming. Let's figure
There's
this
band.
this stupid situation we got to figure out now. That
Mhm.
apparently was not an overstatement. Hervard is here, the last one to leave the room. Just stares at you, extra long, kind of conflicted.
Yes, EST time zone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we're
all,
EST.
most of us are EST, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're all EST.
well,
Wind
I'm
is
sure
like
we
3
are.
hours before us.
and so is Kate. Too much.
Yep.
And
EST
Herard, you're
gang.
sure for just a moment something familiar is in that room.
Jabu.
Oh
But
no.
before you can really put a finger on it, you're like, I probably should not stick longer than needed. You have had to.
He's like, deja vu.
Ever get that sense of deja vu? All right, yeah, that was our first stream session. This may become the fighter is not an Eldritch Knight to my knowledge. He's Battlemaster, right?
We're all just gonna chill out, I guess. With
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was our
Let's
first.
chill. Let's
That's
chill.
our first session.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what were you planning with the bandits before I turned into Dream was taken?
And I fucking
Well, I
flicked stones at him.
I wasn't expecting you to kill them, but
Yeah, can we just knock one out?
they
Murder.
knocked them unconscious and left them in the street.
well, what you
For
did
Buddy
hear
people to
from
them.
steal
them
and kill them.
was that they're being paid for this, and that they're also
Yeah.
after more money from you guys. So,
Which
I'm
didn't
not going to give you too
Greed.
much
Never.
into the plot.
make
But-
Hold the fuck. They're paid to steal our money?
Yeah.
That's,
Beat him up.
why not just remove the
Steal
middleman?
people's money. If they get less money than you paid them for, then it's not a good investment. But if they get more money, then it's not really fair to them because they're getting paid to steal more money than they were paid.
But what
I'll
if
be
money is not the
perfectly honest
motivator
with
here?
you. My incredibly stupid brain
You're
cannot
probably
comprehend
gonna
what you just
steal my
said.
stupid corpse of a dragon. By the way,
Sometimes I can play the
So,
part
in
of a
case
low
any of you
intelligence
have
character
seen the
very
other
well.
video on the channel where I shot an owl out of the sky, I kept
Yeah.
the bones.
Yeah,
As a
Yeah.
necromancer, it's
Right.
only fair.
Gerard has like low-key gone into his bag and stolen the Jack.
Why
Hey,
would
we
you
should- we
want
should-
the bones?
I
of
will
your
put
We should
the-
He
start making a
wants the
podcast.
teeth. He likes
should start
teeth.
making a
He's
podcast.
weird.
So
I
we're
will-
going to bring this poor dragon back from the dead eventually, and it's going to have no teeth, and its only last living memory was being attacked by a goblin, being ripped out of the goblin's fingers, and then being carried off by an owl before exploding.
Well, with that,
Fireball.
yeah, about the bandit encounter, what if money was not the motivation here? What if it was just to cause chaos? To
Bullshit. Money
promote-
is always the motivator.
Well, perchance has
Promote an
enough
agenda.
big dick energy to scare them away. So
Yeah.
Their agenda is money.
literally flick stones at him and they hightail it out of there.
Hmm.
Because Vincent fucked one of their buddies up.
George!
Oh, George!
Oh, George. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, George! Just rail guns him into the wall.
Yeah. If people want me to, I'll put up the other recordings that I have of existing sessions earlier in a playlist. But
We could do that. Maybe.
yeah, I mean, I have them up on my other channel already, so I can just move them onto this playlist.
Also,
And-
I have officially decided I am going to make Monkey a monk.
Oh
Monkey.
my goodness. Yeah, so next week, instead of continuing this game,
Monkey.
we're going to be playing a
I was gonna be like,
one-shot,
what the fuck?
a Halloween one-shot, where,
This war is going to be horrible.
Reject humanity. Return to
And
monkey.
monkey.
final for that, I'd have you just play, like, the stats of a human, but then reflavor as a wakened monkey. That's all.
Monkey.
Yeah.
Monkey.
No, just imagine it's not even like
I'm
an
going
answer,
to be
like, it's
playing
just a monkey.
the world's best character.
It is just a
Darkstalker
monkey.
the Sorcerer. Yeah,
Yep.
next week we are having like a quasi Wings of Fire character. If you guys are into that for whatever reason.
Darkstalker versus monkey, who would win?
It's just
Darkstalker.
Zeke from Attack on Titan.
Monkey
Darkstalker.
from monkey.
Hmm.
No, that's. Have you ever seen Attack on Titan? And
I have seen monkey, and I know monkey from monkey.
Yeah, you know Monkey. Zeke
Yeah.
from Attack on Titan is literally just Monkey.
Monkey.
I'm about to put Cable in freaking timeout, man.
Oh, you get used to it eventually. Just let him go. It's fine.
God.
Just let him go.
How do you deal with this? How do you deal with it?
This is why I'm just permanently insane. You know, it's a
They're 17. They should know better.
Yeah.
I don't. I
Calling
doubt.
them
I
out.
doubt their age.
Oh,
I
I'm
doubt
calling them
their
out.
age.
They're
No,
annoying.
don't.
No,
Like,
no,
honestly,
it's fine.
like
Don't
just,
worry about
just
it.
don't harass the
kids.
children. We depend on them for like stream
Can't
viewing.
afford
Hey,
to lose
hey.
So doubting
subscribers
someone's
on
age
their
is harassing
dying
them.
channel.
Okay.
I am
I
the
have
only one allowed to
No idea if
hurt
that's
children.
shiny or not.
Y'all, please sub to my YouTube channel.
It's one of the stupid ass genies, so I don't care anyway.
You know what
Sorry,
I
I'm
hate?
talking about Pokemon.
It's okay. Yeah.
You know what I
Let me
hate?
just give a little teaser about the one shot that we were playing next week that we will also be streaming with luck.
You
Ugh.
It's a Halloween based one shot where the Lord of a desert oasis city has called a group
Okay.
of level 10 adventurers to investigate these. People think he's having hallucinations. People think he's making all this up. People think he's just screwing with them.
Past the
But
violence.
he's got a lot of money, so he managed to hire people to actually go look for these things for him. And maybe we'll see if they can figure out what's going on before they turn against each other. It's going to be a lot of focus on internal role playing as well as character build and secrets.
I have located the funny cat.
I have located the funny.
I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, guys, stop attacking the stream kitties.
I'm not attacking anyone. I just found the funny cat.
I'm just looking at Cammy. I'm only looking at Cammy. Stop attacking the stream children. Cammy is just going off on the stream children. This is how we lose viewers, Cammy.
Look
This
at
is how
the violence you have wrought.
Look upon this and see
You're
what
attacking
it
the
is
children
done.
on
funny.
stream.
I'm little
Cammy.
tiny wings of fire baby.
Oh
Don't
god,
Come
it's so
on in the
funny.
Discord
Yeah,
before
we'll
you
lose viewers
hashtag
this way.
ban me.
Yeah.
Baby.
They're always the
And
fire
guys, you should
viewers.
guys, you guys should join Hazio's Discord server. It's an absolute mess and they're never on it. Please join.
Don't join. It's a
Please
mess.
do.
What?
I love how as
Yes,
soon as we
yes,
started the
official
stream, a
Discord
bunch of people
server.
joined.
Wait, did
it's
people
hap-
actually join?
People
Are you
did
saying
join.
hello to our pet? We're here.
Hold on, now I'm opening up
Been here.
Discord to see if people actually joined.
God.
People actually joined.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what
Funny.
Guess what I'm about to do?
What?
I'm about to join.
Oh no! Another one
Wait,
bites the dust.
are you joining this server? Oh, the Discord
It's a
server.
mess. I admit my
I
server
have-
is a
I
mess.
do
I
too. This
I-
this server's
okay.
a mess because if you want to know how much of a mess it is, I don't think Hazio has logged on and read any of the chats in well over a year. They only have ever posted announcements and never read any of the chats.
I am happy to be on the
Waiting
stream.
just to
Why
see
are
what
you guys
chaos there is.
joining?
I'm
See,
joining
a
just
lot of
to
people
see-
agree with the idea of monkey.
Everybody loves Monkey. Would be a real shame
Monkey
if they died.
best character 2020.
Also, I used to be mod here. I used to rule the world, and then
And then I struck you down.
I
Yes.
got struck down by the god
These
of
were
stupid.
dressed when I gave the word.
Now I just have to stare at the other mods. The Neck Dictator and Atomic, who is never on.
Oog.
Yeah, quick little
Okay.
survey. Wait, there is an RP server?
Return to monkey.
What?
Wait, there's
What?
what are
Wait, what RP server? I actually
What?
don't. I don't own one.
what are P servers?
There is an imposter among us.
Hmm.
This is kind of sus. I saw the other Hazio event.
Gasp. Is there someone impersonating?
Probably.
I want give
It's
invites to
happened
server.
before.
Monkey.
It's happened
Return
before,
to
An
monkey.
honestly.
imposter among us.
Yeah, Haas does not own an RP server.
It did not.
What? Peacemaker
What?
are you?
No, that's
Peacemaker AU.
Henkai.
Yeah,
That's
no, I
Henkai.
don't
What?
own.
What?
Okay, so the Peacemaker AU is Henkai. They're my friend. I don't think Hazio and Henkai have ever interacted.
Oh, okay,
Henkai is
gotcha.
my favorite. They're popular Wings of Fire animator. I think the only reason people get you confused is because you both have names that start with H, and you're both dragon-esque animators.
My God, there's so many people on your server. I'm just
Way too
scrolling through
many.
Yeah.
the role
Dude,
thing.
I have a. That's why I'm streaming, because I have like a sort of large fan base.
Henkai's really cool, by the way.
Why do so many of
if
them
you
have
guys-
this spooky?
If you guys want
Spooky
like
Bowser?
not
There's
D&D,
like
if you guys
a-
want Wings of Fire or
okay,
like
so
dragon
there's a
content,
little-
go sub to Henkai. Like
Yeah, Henkai's really nice. Henkai is
Okay, I'm
really
leaving.
nice.
I don't like this server.
yeah,
Like,
no
what
one
the hell?
asked you to stay, Cammy.
Ew.
By the way, in
I'm
case
coming
you're
back to
wondering
the
what
safety.
spooky thing is, all of there's like this cult that we call addicted, and it's like not the addicted people, but people who are like genuinely active all the time, and most of them have spooky names.
Okay,
There's
good to
only-
know.
Yeah, you have a mini cult in your server, and there's like
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then you also
I don't
have
know
a
what to think of that.
dictatorship between
I don't
Yeah,
like it.
yeah,
My general's out
I-
of hand. It probably is. I'll look at it right now. What's going on?
I don't really like the mini cult because like they will single out people they don't like and then just bully them.
I know
don't
it
like
has
the
the
mini cult
deets on the
either.
Hazio
I
server.
keep telling them
Yeah,
to
I
stop
do.
doing that, and I
I've
got
told them
demoted
for
from
years.
being mod for telling them to stop.
But-
But that's
Wait,
besides
no,
the
I'm.
point.
I
Wait,
actually.
is that on the server?
Me
and
and
keys.
Final, and then sometimes Tame, depending on the mood. We keep telling them to stop bullying kids, and then Final witnesses it firsthand with me. They do not listen to that. They like bullying the kids. So if you're out there, small children who have joined the server and acted a little bit cringe because you're children, and that's what children do.
Cringe.
I am so sorry that you have to interact with some of those people.
Yeah, we lost 2 of the members that did that a lot, and honestly, good riddance.
Oh yeah, I forgot that drunken cat left.
Brothers.
Okay, I'm gonna ignore my server for the next year again because
Yeah, good idea.
it's a cesspool. If it gets any
You're
worse, like
having a
if the
throat.
mods tell me it gets any worse, I may just consider shutting it down because I don't like that kind of
Do
toxicity.
not, please. Please don't shut it down.
Create
It's like
private
the only place I
server.
can interact with some of the people. We have a lot of fun. There. Do not shut it down.
I
By
don't
the
know.
way,
will
I euthanized the
personally
first one.
execute
The
myself.
people who do cause issues most of the time have left, so you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Final can confirm. Like
Mhm.
they said the server was too chill now, so they all left.
Okay. With that, I guess we are done. I should probably go eat dinner. So
Sweet.
Yeah, can you close down
Anyway,
the
Stan
can you close down the
Morgan
stream because I
for
want to
D&D
talk to you about
campaign next
something,
week.
but I want to talk about it off of the stream.
Good
All
luck.
right.
Buff,
yeah,
if you support
let's
Monster.
Bro, that's cringe. You're going to lose subscribers. Yeah, I know.
Alright.
I frankly do not
We
care.
don't
Uh,
care.
Yeah.
cares?
Pull
Wings of
tell
Fire.
me,
Anyway, we're not doing fire anymore.
Get debated. You thought there was
Alrighty.
gonna be dragons
Well,
in this.
see y'all.
See ya.
Bye.
see ya.
Yeah, good night.
Bye.
If you're on EST,
Bye.
thanks for
Bye.
watching.
Hope y'all like the
And,
stream.
Yeah, thanks for watching our absolute chaotic session. We will work to make these better and more viewable later because we just want to bring you
Yeah,
into
this
our,
is a
our
mess,
stupid
but
little
we're
D&D
also a
world
mess.
that we make.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna
hopefully this
rewatch it
is
and cringe
mildly
at my voice.
hopefully this is mildly entertaining at best, you know? Thanks for watching once more. Maybe
See
next
ya.
time we'll try to work with doing potential giveaways or other
You-
things to trust me, I know what I'm doing. To keep like user engagement in.
I will give you my iPhone 5.
No, I mean like I'll draw like maybe I'll actually draw someone's OC. Who knows?
And my Dragonborn
Don't
Dark
succumb to
Stalker,
peer pressure.
please.
No,
Draw
don't
Dark
draw
Sands.
Dark Sands. Draw Monkey.
Draw Dark Sands monkey.
Monkey.
Dark Sands monkey.
Monkey.
Hey, maybe someday I'll do a raffle where we'll pick players from
I
like my
am
viewer base to come and like
ingenuine.
hop in on the madness. Who knows? Maybe they'll design an NPC.
If
Wait,
you join Hazio's server, maybe one day they'll come back and draw your
Can I show
IP.
them Dark Sands?
You may show them
No.
Dark Sands.
Okay, cool. Okay, go to the no mic channel.
No
Please
mic.
don't post JFK.
This is
I'm in
dark,
no mic now. It's being streamed. Please do your magic.
There's
It's a
Dark
pretty
Sands.
stream.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
I hate
The
it so
flood.
much.
Mm.
I believe
But yes,
it.
potentially in the future, there'll be like
No.
viewership rewards where like
No.
sometimes
No,
raffles and
please, no.
stuff. We'll see how this
No.
goes. I mean, this is just experimental stream.
By the way, here's the name generator if you want to figure out your spooky name. Mine is Darkstalker.
Yeah. I mean, again, this is all experimental, so we will see how this goes. If the future permits,
I'm
then
Zombie Stalker.
this will be our thing. And if not, then today was fun. Thanks for joining us. Cassio and the Skilled Bastards
Have a
signing
good
out.
night.
Hell yeah.
Have a good night.
Hell yeah.
And I will end
Hell
the
yeah.
stream as soon as
Bye.
I can access that. 3,
Alright,
2, 1.
bye.
Dark Sands.